Check one, check. Oh, yeah. Yep. Boy. Sounds like Hackers the movie. Gotta change that. Put that on the notes. Oh, okay. Feeling it, feeling it. Where we at here? That's pleasant. Always coughing in the microphone. That's what they teach you. It's true broadcasting abilities. That should be better. Oh, yeah. If only. Ah, you see? Wonder why. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Ah, there you go. Look at that. Cute. It's like you're going through space. Look at that. It's like you're going through space now. Real crazy. Hit it. I don't know. The better than shitty load music is freaking out on my computer. This must be a Monday. Welcome to the program, whoever's out there. Allow me to reload all of this music here. Thanks for joining, whoever's out there. Let me try to kill this atrocious loop. That's the one. Oh, I got it. Ah, there we go. You see what happens? You take a day or two off, and you forget how everything works. Thank you for joining Rebel Vision TV. This is the Billy Vegas Show. It's Monday. COVID-19 Corona Watch Day. I don't even know anymore. I think I have a Corona Watch stinger here somewhere. It's not a stinger. It's a picture. There it is. Corona Watch. Oh, you so silly. Oh, hello, Jeremy Corbus. I don't know. Might just be. You're right on time. Good to see you, though, buddy. Hope you're enjoying a beverage. Cheers to you, sir. I don't know who it is. I can't see live numbers easily. At least. You might see it better than me, actually, from your side. You're on the YouTubes. I haven't checked the YouTube in a minute. See how it's working. No booze, all weed. That's the California Soul. That's what I'm talking about. Can I play that song? I want to hear California Soul now. I don't think I'm allowed to play that. I think I'll get cut. Do one of those YouTube free songs. It sounds just like California Soul. Hey, that'd be great. Put that up there. It's actually a great repository of music. That's where I got all of this stuff from. Pretty fucking fantastic, I must say. Still fixing all these things here. Where's my other browser? Here, let's get this out of here. There we go. Diggy 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 dee. These headphones are terrible. They hurt my ears. They sound good. I think it, yeah, peaking maybe. Sick. 843 Rebel TV's the hotline. We got this I just redid all this shit here, so it's mildly annoying to... Does it work? Let's see. Bam! It worked. Fucking fantastic. Monday night-ish. Night, yes. 8 o'clock. That constitutes nighttime. All the days are blurring together here. That's better. All the days are just blurring into one long lack of showerful days here. I don't know what it's like out there, but a lot of not moving around. A lot of being lazy. That's not true. I took my dog for a nice long run and walk today. That was very exciting. He enjoyed that. As did I. It's great content. I'm going to pull up some... I know everyone who's watching or not watching must be dying for some more Corona news. Because there's clearly not enough out there, so... we need to get in there. Get our feet wet. I haven't checked any news, I think, all weekend. I've put on the TV, like I always say, I put on the TV. I catch what the local news is saying. Oh, that reminds me. I want to pull something up real quick. Ah, fuck, what was that called? This I thought was going to be great. That's not it. But a great source for some content here. You see, the thing is, you can't stream. You can't just go popping up YouTube videos, talking over them all willy-nilly and expect to not get pulled down on Twitch or YouTube. So I found a source of what I think is a fairly good loophole. I don't know if I should be saying that while I stream. That seems like I'm defeating the point if I found a loophole, but I think I got a good thing going here. We're going to try it out. And if it works, it's going to be pretty sweet. Anyway, pull up my browser here. Let's see where the Corona numbers are at. I've had enough. I can't say I've had enough of the news because I haven't really watched a lot of the news. But as soon as I figure out where the hell my browser is, I'll bring it right up here for you. And then we can get looking at the numbers and see how fucked we are. There we go. Nice. Bring that right up. There we go. So, let's see. This is probably the last time we checked the news. Trump orders General Motors to produce ventilators. That was a few days ago, I thought. No? Let's see. The Corona numbers were 500 last I left. 784. 389. So, almost 50% more from, what, Saturday night? I think. I've just been looking at worldwide cases. I'm afraid to look at the U.S. numbers, but fuck it. We're here. Let's do it. Wow. 20,000 new cases today in America. They weren't joking. You know, someone I know had a really interesting take on this, and they said, you know, what if you know, get tinfoil hat here, but what if it was all, you know, what if the hospitals aren't really as overrun as they say? I don't really think that's true. I think the hospitals are probably pretty goddamn overran. But, to be fair, for the sake of argument, I'm not seeing cameras in the hospitals. I'm not seeing it. So, like anything with the news, if you're not seeing it, you can't really believe it. So it is just an interesting point of topic, I think, more than anything. But that said, I think we're pretty fucked either way. Oh, yeah, look at this. This works. Now, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to watch any of this shit. But I think there's an argument to be made that you can. I gotta log in. I might set this up for next time if it's not as easy as I appeared. It appears that it is not. I have to log in and do all that shit, which I will do. And we'll have something good for next time. This is good. That's gonna be good. Thanks for joining, whoever's here. Appreciate you. You could be watching anything right now. Netflix. Probably sick of that shit, though. You could be watching... You could be watching Disney Plus. Probably also sick of that shit. You could be watching Amazon Prime TV. I hear that's good these days. You're here, though. Welcome to Twitch, YouTube, Internet TV. It's all happening out here now, guys. Internet TV, baby. Woo! Real exciting. This is as social as it gets these days. It's kind of sad. 843 Rebel TV. 843 Rebel TV. Let me make sure my console's working here. If you would like to call and talk and be social, speaking of being social, hit that phone, 843 Rebel TV. This will happen. And then I'll pick up, say some really wacky radio voice shit to you, and we'll talk about whatever the fuck you want. We'll open with a coronavirus talk. If you have a joke, we'll hear that. And then we'll move on to, whatever the fuck you want to talk about. You want to troll? Call it up and troll, baby. You want to chat corona near you? Let's do it. You want to talk food? Let's do it. You want to talk garbage TV? I don't know enough about it, but I'll entertain you. Let's do it. 843 Rebel TV. Let me kill all these windows here. Stacking overruns. La-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Stream 8 is live. Oh, I missed that. Looks like that was yesterday. So am I allowed to like I could watch some of that now? No? I didn't watch any of that. Oh, look. We can watch it. The stream is starting soon. This is from yesterday, right? This isn't happening tonight. I'll watch this right now. We go live, watch this, and bullshit on it, right? Is that true? We could do that? I don't think anyone's here. I think this is way over. Kick it on the next one. There we go. Just give me something. Oh, man. You go right to Twitch, it just pulls up these AMSR videos. It's just a bunch of creeps going on. Could I show you this? How do I show you this? Look at this. Let's watch some Twitch. I pull it. Is it gonna randomize or is it gonna be the same woman? Here she is. Look at this. This is creepy, dude. Who's enjoying this? Is this normal? Is this what the Twitch peoples do? Is this what you guys like on Twitch?
Your willingness to click follow greatly enhances our ability to
goopy
bring you
bloops.
content. Rebel Vision TV thanks you for your support.
Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Move that over here. Trying to make this a little bit more larger so we could see this bizarre shit that I was just watching and listening to. But we're full of ads right now. Here we go. Look at this chick. She's got one of these mics. This is weird. This is creepy. Who's watching this? 8,700 viewers right now. What? This, I mean, it's strangely soothing, I guess. I can't lie to that. That's bizarre and weird. That kind of creeps me out. I wanted to rip on it, and then it was slowly falling into a trance. All right, let's move on with that. That's powerful shit, that AMSR, I guess. Wow. Wow. So I'm going to pick off where I left off with the hack chef the other day. I was just watching some creepy AMSR shit that just came up. Joey G. Oh, what's up, guy? Goopy bloopies. I'm up here, bruh. I don't know. This chick was just AMSR, and I was like going to rip on it for a minute, but like I started falling into the trance because she was like, I mean, here she is again. Watch. Oh, I'm not going to lie. Like, I listen to like sounds to go to sleep, like, you know, ocean sounds and shit. This is creepy, dude. Literally, I could fall asleep watching that. I don't even know what AMSR stands for, but I think I might be a fan now. I could fall asleep to that weird sound of someone whispering and I guess a fucking sponge in a weird microphone. I don't know what's going on there. That's bizarre. Twitch is fucking weird, dude. Let's be honest. Is there anything good worth watching? Let's see. Before I start kicking the news, let's scroll around. Let's see who's popular right now. Let's see who's smashing the numbers. Okay. Singer-songwriter, that's good. Good to see that out here. Old NBA games. Because fucking sports is canceled. That's good. This dude's playing Kerbal. Is this what comes up here? One day we'll be on top here. This bitch, people's just playing VR video games. Wow. Bizarre. What's this guy doing? Whoa. Dawn is a Path of Exile streamer. I don't know what that means. Here she is again. I swear to God, if I listen to this, I'd fall right asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I've never listened to this stuff before, but this would put me right to sleep. It's really creeping me out. My brain is literally going into like a soothing sleep mode. Let's go to where I was the other day. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Yeah, that sounds right. I feel like I've read it before, and I was like, wow, who could be in that? But I guess if you have headphones on, I guess I've seen videos without headphones on, but when you have the headphones on, it really drills into you. Who knew that you really wanted to hear two sponges rubbing on your skull? It's weird. Let's watch some of these food shows, because I was doing a Hack Chef show the other day, and then towards the end of the program, I started watching some of these other streamers, and I was very much trying to be nice, and it was pretty entertaining. So I just like to go through and see who's doing what, who's getting the views. You know, what do we have in here? Under 10 people, maybe? Combined, if we're lucky? Who's killing the views? Who's twitching hard? This dude is twitching hard.
And,
oh, it's a chick.
Got some chair here.
She's wearing a lobster hat, for the record.
Yeah,
maybe I need a lobster hat.
I say this part is hotter than the other side. So we got a little bit, I'm gonna shuffle it around a little bit. I'm just gonna close it real quick.
Wow.
There we go. Gary, fix the clamp on here.
Huh?
Listen, Jimmy should have a talk show. Yes. What do we call it? What do we call the Deuce and Jimmy talk show?
Yeah, probably not. Okay, I'm
Like,
just gonna
we have to
stop. I'm gonna stop doing it and get back to what I do, because just I don't think watching Twitch is good for me. I feel like watching that is just gonna lead to negatory comments. There's no reason for that. Let's stick to what's good. The community's great. Love the Twitch. Love these people. We'll go back later and support them. But for now, let's get right back to the news of the day. Like I said, I watched zero fucking news. Luckily, yesterday was a nice day to turn my brain off and not watch any news and do zero streams. It was fantastic. But if you saw, this week I got a fucking banger of a week for you. Cut to that goddamn schedule. Look at this week I got coming up. Tonight, the Billy Vegas show, till we get bored. That's going to get shut down. Tomorrow night's casino night. What the fuck is casino night? Casino night is when me and some friends of mine go into... Yeah, I couldn't think of what it was called. Tabletop Simulator and play craps in tournament formation. Sounds like a fucking snooze fest. But we realized last time, when my friend made the craps game, you see, and last time we had a great time because we were almost role-playing that we were in a casino, so we were being really obnoxious and loud and drunky. And it was fun, so I said, fuck it, we're going to stream it. It's going to be a good time. So that's going to be tomorrow night. That'll be silly. Wednesday morning, our regularly scheduled Civilized Coffee with Play Architect, where we drink coffee, fire up Civ, and talk about bullshit remotely, of course. We were doing that before the Corona vibes. Big 6 p.m. Hack Chef show, live from the kitchen. I think we're going to be doing spaghetti carbonara. I got a shitload of beets. We're probably going to use some beets. And what else? I got a lot of apples, so we're probably going to do something with apples as well. There's going to be some apples involved. It's going to be fantastic. Thursday, 7:30, your regularly weekly scheduled Civ 6 game, multiplayer series. 5, 6, 7, 8 players, continuing a game. That's exciting. Everyone likes watching people play Civilization 6. Me and my friends. And then Friday again, lucky you, 8 p.m., the Billy Vegas show, wrapping up your week. God damn, I'm giving you a lot of free content. Who's luckier than you? Not a person. Not a one, brother. You're welcome. You can thank me later. Follow me. Like me. Subscribe me. Twitter me. Insta me. Twitch me. Use me. Whatever you want to do. Just get it all going. Hit all the buttons. So like I said, I don't watch a lot of news, but I do catch my headlines in the morning. I try to put on like some kind of local news, like Antenna, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic bitch channels. I'll watch that in the morning and see what the headlines are. I'll watch Cuomo come out and talk shit on Trump. I'll watch Trump probably an hour later come out and talk shit on all the governors. We watch all the governors blame the hospitals and not having enough shit, and the hospitals blame everyone else. So it's really good. Everyone's doing great work, blaming everyone else. That said, I wanted to get to the news, and all the news is just covered in, literally covered in coronavirus, the news. So let's just get to a little bit. We'll scroll through some of it. If I could just pop it up here. Why is this being so finicky today? That's what happens when you don't have. Ooh, I can install Google News. I don't think I want to do that. That seems like a bad idea. Don't install Google News, dude. Don't do that. Yeah, just stay right here. That's much better. Appreciate you. So let's zoom this in a little bit, and then so y'all could see it. And bring me in. I need a better system for this, but it's okay. We're here. It's good enough. I think good enough. All right, cool. So let's see. I'll just scroll the headlines, see where it gets us. We usually go down a rabbit hole from here. Laura Ingraham calls out Trump for dodging question. I don't even know who she is. Don't care. You can tell the top headlines are always garbage because it's always just going to be speculation about the biggest names that people want to talk shit on. So 9.5 out of 10 times you get Trump. I don't know who the other people are. I saw the doctor's name in there. Let's just scroll past that. I'm always curious what real news is happening underneath the corona, because the people only care about the coronas. This sounds like every other fucking day of news. President Trump spars with CNN guy. Corona attacks stock market. This has been every day. Oh, yeah, I did hear Amazon is going to do a walkout today. And I also heard Whole Foods is going to be doing, which means Whole Foods will be doing a large walkout tomorrow. So let's see if that's true. Coronavirus concerns stir employee angst at Amazon. Yeah, I heard that they were planning a walkout. That's what I heard. Sorry, I have to just turn this off here on my phone. It's bothering me. If I can figure out where the fuck it is. 843 Rebel TV. You can call the call. You can call the phone and then you get on my phone. There we go. Progressive Grocer. I'm allowed to use my phone, right? Relax. There we go. Let's just make sure this is working here. Perfect. Yeah. According to Vice.com, Whole Foods employees will call in sick on Tuesday to demand paid leave for all workers who stay home or self-quarantine during the crisis. Free coronavirus testing for all employees and hazard pay of double the current hourly wage for employees who show up to work during the pandemic. Is this Whole Foods union? I'm just curious. I'm not even sure. The sick out threat follows reports of Whole Foods workers at numerous stores across the country, including New York, Chicago, blah, 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 blah. In recent weeks, Whole Foods has increased hourly pay for its workers by $2 an hour. I did hear Amazon was bumping up prices for everybody. Don't forget, Amazon owns Whole Foods. So I assumed that would be part of that because Whole Foods, at least over here, was bumping in business. Oh, yeah, let's get this mouse over here. I forgot that was much more comfortable. Oh, yeah, much better. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God, we lost the story. Fuck. Get off CNN. Let's go to a more, middle ground fucking page here. I guess there is none. All right, CNN is. I guess that's where we were. That's what happens when you zoom in. Amazon Instacart workers striking for better coronavirus protections. Safety concerns. Okay, so it sounds like they just want more money, which is fine. They want free corona testing. Does everyone get free testing? Like, if I go to that testing site that's in... there's a testing site over here. I drove by it on the parkway the other day. Do I get a free test, I'm assuming. Does this work? I'm assuming I get a free test. Insurance will cover it. I don't know what they cost. I haven't heard that. I just heard people couldn't get it when they need it. That's the last thing I heard with that. On Sunday, Amazon implemented daily temperature checks for everyone entering the Staten Island facility, beginning of their shifts. Yeah, Staten Island and all of the boroughs of New York City are apparently just bumping with corona right now. New York's on a big upswing. Like I said, what do we got? 20,000 new cases in the USA today? And what's that bring us to? New York was 6,700 of them. I mean, that's a fucking lot. Jersey, close second, silver medal. Less than half, though. Cali, big boy up there, big hitter. What was that stupid state that said they didn't have any? I want to see if that state's putting up big numbers yet. I'm hoping they come in hard. They were like, we're not going to close anything down here. We're going to keep everything up open. Ain't no corona going to take my guns. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Every fucking New York just shut down. You're worried about your ass backwards? I don't even know what state it was. The guy was an asshole, though. I remember watching the video. I was like, this guy's just a fucking asshole. Let's go to the main source of all COVID news you would need, Reddit. The only source for your news. Your compiled news, at least. Ah, here we go. Here's a fucking bright dude. Arrest warrant issued for Tampa megachurch pastor for violating public health orders with a packed Sunday service. Man, Jesus might love you, but the coronavirus does not. Quote, we brought in 13 machines that basically kill every virus in the place. If they sneeze, it shoots it down like at 100 miles per hour, and it will neutralize it in a split second. That sounds just like a doctor. That sounds like sound medical advice. What kind of fucking dopes? Where's the news story on this? I want to read these fucking... What an idiot. What a dope. Arrested after leading pack services despite safer at home orders. Yeah, no shit. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's one of the amendments that you have to have a, church going. But, come on. Turn that shit off. Put your church away. Put your church away. Put your church away. Allow me to show this over here. Alrighty then, what else we have? Some dope church ministers getting 500 people together in Florida. Real dumb. I hate to say that they should all get the coronas, but they should all get the coronas. Sorry. And you should all look to him. This guy looks like every fucking bad pastor in every, like, what's that movie with Steve Martin? What's that? Leap of Faith. Remember that movie? Where he played that, like, scumbag fucking dude? This guy. This guy was based on him. No, the one with Steve Martin. The picture of that dude is definitely based on this. I mean, he just wants to be this guy. How much money do you think they collected? Taking your phone calls, 843 Rebel TV. How much money did that pastor collect on his fucking mega church Corona Mass? I mean, that must be an easy sermon to give. Must be a very easy sermon to give when the coronavirus is out there. You just talk about how, the coronavirus is like the devil. The coronavirus is like the devil, and it's coming to take your soul. So empty your pockets and your wallet right into my church basket. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if I'm streaming this nonsense, this fucking dope could stream to his people. Guarantee he's afraid he couldn't get his money. This dude wants that cash. And how much money this guy probably makes on a weekend? Holy shit. 2 services, not 1, 2. This guy ran 2. Wow. I'm pretty sure Jesus is talking to everybody right now through the coronavirus. I don't think... look at him. There he is. Rodney Howard Brown. Howard Brown defended his decision to keep the church open in a video posted on his YouTube channel. Well, hot damn. Give me that video, son. I would like to see this man sell me on the defense. Come on. What's up with this mouse here? This mouse is ancient, by the way. YouTube. Just looking at my mouse and going, hey. Rodney Howard Brown YouTube. Let's see this man's defense. After he paid his steep fine of $500, we need to see what he said. How did he defend himself? Oh, God. He's talking about the end of days. Jesus Christ. He's alive now? Oh, boy. If we watch this now, do we get pulled down immediately? Is this legal? This is illegal, isn't it? Fuck it. We're going to him. I want to see this guy in action. End of days continued. Of course, that's what it's called.
Okay, but I mean, we can do it tomorrow. Okay.
I tell you, he sports a pretty dope tracksuit,
What?
though. We could pause it, but we don't need to. I mean, he's got a pretty dope tracksuit. If without even hearing him talk, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to say two. I'm probably going to say multiple things. Why hold it to a number? It looks like he has a Scientology book behind his head. And certainly a lot of his own books that he wrote, because there's multiple copies of the same book. That's a given. And it looks like it's called Killing the Planet. I'm going to go ahead and guess that's from him. The second thing I notice here is that he has a tracksuit on, a hooded tracksuit. And he doesn't look like he's big into the exercise. And the third thing I notice here is that he has a picture of, I'm going to have to say President Trump right next to his head, but it's really the back of President Trump's head with a bunch of people touching his shoulder. It's a very odd photo to put on your bookcase. Very weird. It's a weird pic there. What's your fucking name, Rodney? That's a weird pic. Oh, of course, the fucking first link. At least I have the subtle sensibility to put my link hidden up in the corner if you want to tip me. This dude, the first fucking line that he puts on his thing. Give online. Mobile given. Let's see how much we can give this guy. What's he suggest? Choose fund. I'd like to give to the tithes every week. Oh, wow. Recurring or one time? How considerate of him. So this way I don't have to come back to the website. Very considerate man. I want to hear his dumb defense.
People say, I see you, can you hear you?
Oh, my God. This guy just went live. We actually just
Fine.
fought.
So the moment I went off CTN, everything came fine. What's that mean?
All right, well, he's certainly still saying nothing of value. Let's read his chat. His chat's probably bumping, though. We have to assume that these people are fantastic. I'll chime in. This is fantastic. I'm probably on record now that I typed here. I probably shouldn't have done that. Everything fine. These people are just rambling. I'm almost losing the joy of this. Can we get like a clip of him talking about what it's like to be arrested for being a money-grubbing Jesus asshole? We brought in 13 machines that basically kill every virus in the place. What kind of asshole says that? If they sneeze, it shoots it down like at 100 miles an hour. That's the kind of asshole that says it. Rodney. This guy might be very nice, what do I know? Just taking phone calls live. He's like me. I think he has no idea he's on. Oh, let's listen to this. Imagine he says some like crazy shit right now. He started streaming an hour and a half ago.
My friend, I'm actually still live right now, but your voice is not on the air, so don't worry about it. I just sort of called you to tell you we feel we've isolated the problem of what the story is, and we'll make an adjustment tomorrow. And
I can't. It's just not even entertaining. Just people follow that dude, and sorry to hear that. Just go watch the Royal Gemstones. You'll be all caught up on what that guy's doing. Reminds me of this dude, though, for sure. Tampa Mega Church. Oh, of course this is Florida. Of course he's a Florida man. I need a fucking mouse pad or something. Alright, we're gonna move this guy over here. Anyone out there? 843 Rebel TV. 843 Rebel TV. Thanks for joining. Come on! Get over here. There you go. Feel free to give a call. Or not. You don't have to talk. That's much better. Alright, I've had enough of the Tampa megachurch scumbag. Let's go to the next story. Though I will read some Reddit comments about that. Those are usually pretty good. 90-year-old woman dies from coronavirus after refusing ventilator. GE workers walk off the job and demand they build ventilators. What the hell else are they building? Italy saw the smallest increase. This is good news. Italy saw the smallest increase in new cases since the outbreak began. That's good. Mental health resources, if anyone needs them. That's good. New York City man arrested for running speakeasy where people were drinking and gambling. Somebody tells me this was probably just a gambling hall in the city already. And he's like, well, we'll just keep doing it. You're good, right? You're not sick, right? For running speakeasy where people were drinking. Yeah, I saw that video. Police in New York arrested a man after a dozen people were found drinking and gambling inside a speakeasy he was allegedly running. Well, if you went in and they were drinking and gambling, we're going to go ahead and we could drop alleged, I think. Bars and restaurants were ordered to stay closed until April 15th in a bid to slow the spread of the novel coronavirus. We got the address. 354 Kings Highway in Brooklyn after a complaint was made to 311. Fucking rat. Vasil Pando, 56, facing a number of charges. He's selling booze? I mean, you couldn't just be happy taking a fucking vig off the gambling game. You gotta be selling booze in there? Greedy fucks. He's an idiot, clearly. We're the epicenter of the pandemic. Yes, we know that. Neurosurgeon who separated conjoined twins dies of complications. COVID-19. Very sad. Mandatory masks in Austria. Government's providing masks to everybody. Wow. Pastor again. This must be the same dude. Defies state order not hold large gatherings. Steam announces only games that have been played in the last 3 days will automatically updated now. Support bandwidth. Games that have been played in the last 3 days? What? I play Steam. This is very important. I need to know what this is. Stuck at home right now, trying to work, attend school, sure. Auto updating to spread out peak load. Oh, alright, yes, so just don't auto update. Alright, that's fine. I'm not worried about an auto update. Dr. Deborah Birx. 200,000 deaths if we do things perfectly. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going to be good. Sorry to be all doom and gloom here, but not fantastic. Numbers not looking in our favor. Let's drink to that. What are we drinking out there, people? Talk to me. What's in your cup? Tell me. Put it in the room. Put it in my ear. Put it on my chat. Give me the hit. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, you know what I want to look at? Amazon was saying, let's say we want gloves. These guys. Everything is going to be delayed in shipping. I don't know what that means. Here we go. Look, this is interesting. As someone who uses Amazon often, certain things are only available for healthcare organizations and government agencies working on COVID-19 response. I don't know if anyone has noticed this. Also, your Prime ain't Prime. Your Prime is now delayed exponentially due to the COVIDs. Ending your order essentially is like 2-3 weeks out, at least. It's pretty interesting. Who would ever thought Amazon was like big savior when this kind of shit goes down? Anyone think about this? All the crazies out there thinking about bunkering down and stockpiling shit. Did anyone ever saw a virus coming here like this? What if I want to buy these? Like I said, what's it take to get here? NPR, that Seattle, the first city. What's up, Littlefinger? Seattle was the first city. Successfully flattened the curve. Did they? Let's see. Seattle, Washington. Yeah, that is good news. That's definitely good news. I wonder what their numbers were like. Yeah, it seems like every day is just fucking terrible news. Where's it? Well, they reported. Let's see. They it seems like they reported no new cases today, so I guess that's a good sign considering almost every other state reported new cases today. So I guess that's good. I guess you need that to go for a couple days though, for it to be like really good. But one day we'll take it. New York's got them covered though. They just reported 6,700 cases last night, so that's good. You know, they're holding up their part of the deal. Jesus Christ. So what? Whole Foods is closed? I gotta get back. This is impacting my daily life now. This is a really big problem. No Whole Foods near me. I can't go to the Whole Foods. I can't go get my coconut oil. I can't go get my stevias. I don't like stevia, but I do like our demands. Oh wow. Whole worker. Is this are they unionized? They got 2,400 followers, not very many. I guess this is legit though. Whole workers, our demands. Global sick out. Retail March Madness. Very real threat. Let's see. Call upon Amazon to allocate the necessary resources for us to do our job safely. So are they just going to be closed tomorrow? Like, what if I go to Whole Foods tomorrow? They're going to be legit closed? I feel like Amazon would just hire someone for the day. I don't know. I was in Whole Foods this week. They were over the top cautious. I don't know what... I didn't read this yet, so I don't know what they're actually demanding. But they were over the top cautious at Whole Foods. I had to stand 6 feet apart outside just to get in. They only let 50 people in the store at once. And I got yelled at twice just for being too close to someone else. And I was legit 6 feet away. But the register woman barked at me. And I was like, okay. I won't put my thing down here. I understand. Yeah, I'm sure it's store to store, obviously. I guess they're not exercising it at a high level, the managerial regional level, perhaps. But let's see. Let's see what the actual whole workers account is demanding here. Guaranteed pay leave for all workers who isolate or self-quarantine. That seems reasonable. That seems like... I think most companies that are trying to do right by their employees and have the means would do that. And I would think Amazon has the means. That seems fair. Reinstatement of healthcare coverage for part-time and seasonal. That seems like a very large jump. Now, like, that seems broad. You got to think of it from the business side, right? Reinstatement of healthcare coverage for part-time and seasonal workers. I would say reinstatement of healthcare workers for everyone who's there now. then that seems fair. But you can't just say all part-time. What about like people who work there in the summer that are still technically employees? Like, they just automatically get healthcare now? They don't have to work? That needs a little fine-tuning. But I agree with that. Like, if you're working there, you should have healthcare now, without a doubt. Increased FSA fund to cover coronavirus testing and treatment for all team members, including part and seasonal. Agree with that. Guaranteed hazard pay in the form of double pay during our scheduled hours. I mean, I would consider this to be hazard pay. I mean, this is fucking crazy. You go to the store and people are working there. They're on the level of doctors and pharmacists and shit now. You know, like really being on the front lines of potentially sick people. I think hazard pay is fair. I don't even know what hazard pay is. I'm assuming it's like overtime, double, but fuck yeah, give them fucking hazard pay in the form of double pay. Double pay for everybody. It immediately doubles the cost of having people in your store, having people work there. That's tough. Especially since, I was going to say maybe you restrict the hours if you do that, but yeah, I don't know. That's tough. As I'm thinking of it from a business owning, even though, you know, Amazon's a mega Uber corp, but from a corp perspective, you know, you immediately want everyone's body on top, outside of the insurance, the hourly wage to go up double. Intense. But I kind of agree that it definitely is hazard pay. I mean, it's hazardous working conditions, without a doubt. Implementation of new policies that can facilitate social distancing. Well, they do that here. Now we're filling. Commitment to ensuring that all locations have adequate sanitation. Yeah, okay. Immediate shutdown of any location where a worker tests positive. I would think that they're doing that. I think most places are practicing that. All right. I mean, I can't argue with any of that shit. Some of it's questionable. I wonder if they're just like shoehorning a little bit in there with the double. But I do agree with hazard pay. And if your contract says your hazard pay is double, you know, well, you should get that. It's definitely hazard. Definitely hazardous work. Let's see what the internet has to say about this. Joe Exotic. I haven't watched any of this Joe Exotic business. Has anyone watched any of this? I literally know nothing about it, except the guy has, like, tigers, I think. That's all I know. 80% of COVID-19 patients in ICU are overweight. Netherlands? Well, yeah. If you're unhealthy, odds are you're gonna get a fucking virus and be unhealthy. I'm not too surprised by that. Let's turn that off. What else we got here? What else we got here? Okay. Bodies loaded by forklift into truck as coronavirus death tolls near 1,000. Ugh. This is downer shit. Let's go to, like, where's the fucking... I've had enough. We did enough of this. Where's the better news today? Give me something. Give me something silly. Give me entertainment news. Give me some dumb shit. Cardi B not allowed to start GoFundMe for Joe Exotic. Wow. I guess I need to see Joe Exotic. Oh, here you go. The Office's John Krasinski launched a YouTube channel dedicated to good news. Good for this guy.
Total strangers. And they're doing it without the need for so much as a thank you. Well, luckily the thank yous came anyway.
It turned 15 years old.
Yeah.
I really think you're going to make something of yourself, Steve. I love you, and I can't wait to see you very soon.
Okay, cool. Tiger King star Doc Antle, Britney Spears share VMA stage 2001. All right, great. I don't know, dude. I haven't seen Tiger King, but everyone is obsessed. It's just the new hype. It's because it's probably bizarre and crazy. It's on Netflix, and everyone's got Netflix, and everyone's got nothing to fucking do but watch Netflix. Not everybody's got a good group of gamers ready to game at all times. Big Thief. Carrie Underwood's heartbroken during tribute to Joe Diffie. Billie Eilish, Backstreet Boys, and more for Concert for America. Hack the planet, bruh. Roman Reigns comments on pulling out of WrestleMania. Are they still doing WrestleMania? I did catch a little bit of wrestling the other night, which I never do watch, but I did see that they had no audience, and it was kind of bizarre. And I just watched no audience wrestling for 10 minutes and questioned what I was doing. Moved on with my day. Yeah, I saw a part of that. It looked pretty weak. What else we got here? Disneyland and Walt Disney World remain closed because of coronavirus. Great. Yeah, Disney's got to be getting power fucked. I heard that Disney's they were trying to do like an online thing for like kids to Disney World to like ride the rides virtually or something. Like let's go temporary closure to Disney World. Okay, so it's closed. Got it. So, damn, what a weird thing to fucking read, man. Hop aboard Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Oh, cool.
Burst into a world where mouse rules apply. Goofy, pay attention. Oh, there they go. Now open at Walt Disney World Resort.
Yeah, but we can't go to Walt Disney World Resort. Is that it? I thought it was gonna like ride the fucking ride. That was lame. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I thought they were doing like a virtual ride thing. I could be crazy, but I thought that's what they were doing. Yeah, that ride. Did you ride that ride, or that ride definitely sucked. That fucking ad ride, Bo Dix. I could have swore I read that they were, or maybe they're working on it. I was gonna be impressed if they turned it around that quickly. Cause Disney. I mean, how much money does it cost to run Disney a fucking day? The answer is a shitload. So to be closed, like, you know, we don't need you, Disney. We get it. You're a fucking luxury, but you know, fucking, that's a lot of money, dude. A lot of money they're losing and all that shit. I don't know. I don't know what you do for that. I want to say it was like Disney virtual. Can't type as far. Disney there we go. Virtual Disney World. Here you go. Run Disney. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy, man. I'm just talking to myself. Run Disney Virtual 5K. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, this is Run. This is a running event. Hold on. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. I knew I heard something here. Disney parks may be closed, but these virtual rides will make you feel like you're really there. Let's fucking take the ride, baby. Frozen ride. Full ride through 4K. Hit me up. Yeah. Oh, this looks terrible. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's fucking ride the snake, baby. Oh no. Ooh. I mean, they're definitely playing some kind of... Oh, it's frozen. Let me fix this. Oh no, it's blazing the Frozen ride. And my shit's frozen. Boo. Let's fix this real quick for you. Let me fix this so you don't gotta deal with that. There we go there. Boom. Make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's get the fucking chat ski over here. Boom. A little bit of that. Boom. There we go. This sucks. Clearly this ride blows dicks. Let's go on a cooler ride. Everest 4K, Splash Mountain, Jurassic World. I'll fuck up Jurassic World. That sounds fun. Let's fucking ride Jurassic World, bro. So it's a shitty roller coaster. Cool. I'm in. Cheers. Oh, so it's like being in the movie when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Oh, that's cool. It's Universal. This is cool. I don't even need to be there. The Mosasaurus. This looks kind of weak. I hope this turns into something cool. I mean, those are sharks. They've already not shown me any dinosaurs, so I don't know what's happening here. Oh, yeah, that's that. Well, that's the one. That's one of those dinos. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Gotta give it that. That's pretty crazy. Is it just a screen, or do you think they got water and then the screen behind the water? Yeah, it's definitely just a screen. We broke the glass? I mean... So does this turn into like a roller coaster now, or like what? Alright, let's see the fucking dinos, bro. Spoiler alert. Dinosaurs. There will be dinosaurs. I got the quote wrong. You know the Jeff Goldblum quote. That's what I was going for. Whoa, water. Whoa. Ah, real cool. How old is this fucking ride? Oh, hit that fucking Jurassic Park music, baby. Predator Cove. What are we, okay, so would the Raptors get out yet, or what? Okay. This is like a bad, it's like a bad, what do you call it? Like haunted hayride. Uh-oh. Systems are going down across the board. Oh no. Where's InGen? Isn't that the name of the company that was in the movie? InGen? Uh-oh. Are we gonna get an animatronic Jeff Goldblum? Oh, so here we go. This is where I'm assuming it's a big, spare no expense. Whenever I hear that, I remember her eating the ice cream and being very enjoying it, and then he says spare no expense. Alright, so now it turns into a roller coaster. That's cool. So you get a little watery fucking vibe. Shoot her! Shoot her! Remember that guy? Oh, this is fucking, what's his name? This is the guy from The Office. Oh, this is Jurassic World. I didn't see any of those. I only know the OG shit. Oh, whoa! Oh, now you're in the dark, so what? It's like... Oh, that's cool. It'd be cool if they were like real dinosaurs, but this is still cool. Even Nedry knew not to mess with the raptors. You didn't say the magic word. Hold on to your butts. What a great fucking movie. Does that hold up, that movie? Does Jurassic Park hold up? I haven't seen it in ages. I feel like I want to watch that and see if it holds up. Oh, this is cool. I mean, I'm sure the CGI and shit doesn't, but I'm okay with that. the performances were very good in the movie. So you got Samuel Jackson, you got Nedry, CGI and animatronics. That's top much for the time, especially. All right, well, cool. We escaped. You guys want to go on the Rise of the Resistance ride? It's pretty fucking cool. I did go on it. I don't want to spoil it. But you're never going to go to Disney again, so we might as well watch it. Disney's dead. We're going to watch it. It's going to be great. 843 Rebel TV. We're going to pull it up in a minute. But first, we're going to plug the number. 843 Rebel TV. 843 Rebel TV. Don't forget this. This is the scene.
Access main program.
Yeah.
Access
denied.
Access
Denied. That should be. I want this to be like my background on my computer. This is a very iconic shot. The Samuel L. Jackson cigarette mouth. What's his name in this movie? I got a prize. I got a special prize for the first caller with the name of Samuel Jackson's character in Jurassic Park, and you can't look it up. Samuel Jackson. What's his fucking name? It's gonna bother me. What's his name? Motherfucker, it doesn't matter what my name is. John Ray Arnold. What a weak name. Of the world's most dangerous theme park, chief engineer. Samuel L. Jackson's role in the 1993 Jurassic Park was intended to be larger, but the star who played chief engineer John Ray Arnold of the world's most dangerous theme park. This article goes on, but I mean, how iconic is this fucking scene, though? Come on.
Access main program.
Access main program. Access security.
Security.
Read.
Access main program.
Access main program code. He's got a clicky clacky. He's got a clicky clacky. Sounds like he's got blues on that fucking thing.
Access main program.
Access security program. Access security grid.
Access main program.
Access main program, sir. Here it is. Here it is.
You didn't say the magic word. Please! God damn it! Hate this hacker crap.
God damn it! I hate this hack of crap. This is great too. This is another fantastic scene. We gotta let's get to the money shot where it is.
You trying to look like a secret agent?
750. She's off the island.
Oh, I'll get them all.
Remember, viable embryos. They're no use to us if they don't survive.
Oh, how am I supposed to transport?
He sold dinosaur embryos for $750 grand. It seems pretty cheap.
750. On delivery, 50,000 more for each buy.
Wait, he gets $750 up front and $50,000 for each one embryo. That's all a dinosaur is fucking worth. He gets 50,000 embryo. The math isn't working out for me here.
Viable embryo, that's 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
Oh, I'll get them all.
You 15 species of dinosaur embryos, you only get 1.5 million. That seems like a really low. It seems like a poor deal.
Viable embryos, they're no use to us if they don't survive.
Oh, how am I supposed to transport them?
Where's the scene where he looks around?
He gets it right.
How are you planning to beat security?
Oh, I've got an 18-minute window. 18 minutes and your company catches up on 10 years of research. I'm interested.
Don't get cheap on me, Dodson. Where's the thing? Where's the scene? You know the scene I'm talking about.
Dodson, we've got Dodson.
There it
My
is.
name.
Dodson.
He said, says you don't know my name.
You shouldn't use my name.
Dodson. Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
Fucking fantastic. This is better than anything he did in Seinfeld. Sorry, I don't like Seinfeld, but this is his fucking best work. In my mind. Wow, what a great scene. Samuel Jackson's death scene was cut off, which was weak. Yeah, it was off screen. If you get the DVDs, do you think that it's in there and you can watch it? It's just an hour of this. How great is this? The internet is so fucking great.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the...
Next time I go live, I'm just going to let this run for the full hour and see. Watch the views go up. All right, well, since Disney's closed now forever, and that last ride was pretty cool, I thought maybe we could watch the 4K Rise of the Resistance ride. Do we want to do that? Do we want to take a ride right now? Oh, what's this? Hacking Jurassic Park like you're Samuel L. Jackson. There's a website where you could do that. Oh, this is sick. Check this shit out. Man, the internet's fucking fantastic. JurassicSystems.com. Watch the above scene from Jurassic Park, then hold on to your butts and press continue to launch the recreation. Type help into the console to see a list of commands. Alright, let's do it live. Fuck it. Let's do it live.
Access main program.
Access security.
Access main security.
Well, actually, what he's saying and what he's typing is two different things, so... let's just fucking get into it. Oh, man, you could recreate this scene? This is fucking great. Can I move this? This is amazing. Oh, internet, you're fucking great. You get me every time. Here we go. Ah, fuck. I don't have any, I need a cigarette or something. Shit. Access. Mainframe. Access. Fences. Access. Security grid. What the?
You didn't say the magic word.
I hate this hacker shit. Is that good? That was my, that was my, that was my, audition. All right, enough. Go away. That was my, audition for, the ride we just watched, Universal Studios. So when you guys open back up, make sure to get at me. Working hard over here. Surprised I remember those three things. Impressive. My memory is good for certain things. Why is the Leap of Faith guy up there? Oh, yeah. Ah. Too white. That's... I don't really see color, so, I don't even know what that means. I know white's a color. I don't know if you're suggesting I am. I don't really like your insinuation, though. Andrew Lanagan. All right, let's, do we want to watch this? I feel like this is like a spoiler. Let's watch this. Let's see what else there is. Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios Orlando. Test track. Tron-like attraction. Avatar Flight of Passage, supposed to be a great ride. Alice in Wonderland at Disney. Peter Pan's Flight at Disneyland. Oh, and you can't leave without a tour of Cinderella's castle. I probably could. Yeah, I heard that Disney was doing virtual rides. Yeah, see? Disney theme parks open. Yeah, there it is. Virtual. Yeah, see? I knew it. I knew they were doing this. Turns out the Mouse House has a YouTube channel dedicated to the theme park attractions, specifically an immersive version of them that can be enjoyed partially anyway through a screen. Oh, this is just fucking sad. Wow. Lincoln Dog Dash. This is just weird. Imagine being stuck home with your kids for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 plus days and you're supposed to like teach them school all day. So when you're usually not with your kids, you got to teach them school. And then when school's over, they're looking for shit to do. And they're still there. And you go, all right, now just go fucking ride all the stuff on Disney. Go ride all the rides. on the virtualdisney.com. Oof. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. I mean, kids stuck at home all day. Is anyone stuck at home with their kids all day? Like now? I didn't even think of that. All the shit I've been thinking about. Our future is not what I've been thinking about. What are these fucking kids gonna think? What kind of generation of fucking germaphobes are we cultivating right now? 843 Rebel TV taking your phone calls. We're talking germophobic children growing up to be creeps that are 6 feet away from each other on a line at Disney when all they know is riding virtual rides. Let's get back to it. We're going to watch this Star Wars Rise of the Resistance ride later. We're going to watch that in a little bit. But let's see if we can hit a couple of these... couple more of these headlines here. Non-corona related headlines. Movies coming to Disney streaming platform. Great. Wow, news is fucking boring. What's coming to Amazon Prime Video in April? Well, got a fucking movie-filled April coming up, so let's see. Where's the list? A View to Kill. Diamonds Are Forever. Well, Bond, Die Another Day. Dr. No. For Your Eyes Only. Lots of Bonds. GoldenEye. Like all the Bonds? Definitely a lot of Bonds. On the TV that I was watching, I have that free TV, Pluto. If you've ever watched the Pluto TV, has every couple weeks to months they change their channels, and there was an all James Bond movie channel all the time, which is pretty goddamn great, I must say. You just put it on; it's just Bond nonstop. It's fantastic. If you like Bond movies, that is. Cheers. What are you drinking out there, everybody? I want to hear it. Put it in the fucking chat. Talk to me and tell me what you're drinking and cyber cheers me, because that's all we can do now. And honestly, I miss the sound of clanking glasses. I really miss the sound of a clanking glass with a friend. Breckenridge Bourbon. Fuck yeah. How you drinking that? Nice, straight up. What are you doing there, bud? You ever see this bourbon tree? Let me show you this. This is going to be great. Bro, I can't type for some reason here. But there's a tree of bourbon. In case you've never seen it, you should see this if you're remotely interested in American whiskeys. Woodford Reserve, King Cube. Very nice. Just give me the fucking full picture. Stop fucking chinsing me out on ads. Jesus fucking Christ. As great as the internet is, sometimes it's just fucking wet garbage. Here we go. So did you see this? I don't know if you guys have. This is important news. We could pull this up on the big screen there. Production squad, production team, bring it up. Thank you. If you look at this is great shit. So if you're into American whiskey and bourbon, and I am, even though I'm drinking some Italian red wine right now. This shows you the peak top level whiskeys, who makes them, and essentially I'm going to say cuvee, but that's not it. But essentially the blend that goes into making the high level whiskey. So start at the bottom, corporate owner. That's the company that owns it. Okay, so Jim Beam owns Knob Creek. Maybe we all knew that, but this tree breaks it down for you to see where everyone is. Now I don't think Breckenridge is going to show its face on here because that's more of a smaller kind of situation. Breckenridge. That's a good question. Breckenridge bourbon. It's probably called whiskey. It's probably not. I don't think they could legally call it bourbon, can they? Because you're not allowed. Well, they use barrels in Kentucky. Yeah. Award-winning hooch. I can't remember the last time I had Breckenridge, but this tree is fucking great. So on top, everyone wants the Pappy. Everyone wants that 23 Pappy, baby. There it is. So on the left, they got aged. On the bottom, coming up from the thick part of the tree. Ooh, popping. Thick part of the tree. Aged whiskeys. Above that, the middle of the tree section here, 4-year whiskeys, 10-year whiskeys, and then the tippy top, 20-year plus. So, the ones that you're normally going to see, are the 4 years. These are the bulk of what you're going to see in the store. So starting at the distillery level, you can follow up, the blends. Because think about it. When Buffalo Trace, all the way to the left is Buffalo Trace. The Pappy Van Winkle is owned by Sazerac, which owns Buffalo Trace and Barton. When they make Pappy, it's essentially coming from a distilled version of, if you look at this tree, W.L. Weller, which is significantly cheaper than Pappy. Is it as delicious? No. Is it aged as much? No. But the blend that they use in there, the wheated blend, is similar to that of Pappy. It's from the same base. It just doesn't have the age on it. So you want to drink Pappy, it's a little younger, sexier Pappy, get yourself some W.L. Weller. Really fucking tasty booze. A lot of good hooch. Teaching you bourbon, 843 Rebel TV. Moving on to Barton Wheat, the wheat. Jim Beam, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I do like the occasional Basil Hayden's, and I do like Old Grandad 151, which both have huge rye content. I'm a big rye fan. I like straight rye sometimes. But I do like a ride-up bourbon, and those are the ones in that tree that I like. The Jim Beam, the Bookers, the Bakers, the Knob are almost a little bit too sweet for me. Moving to the right here, Makers is wheated. I like Makers. I don't hate that. Makers, Beam owns Makers, but it's a completely separate production facility, completely separate blends. Woodford is Woodford. They also own Old Forester and Jack, believe it or not. Again, different production facilities. They're not the same blends. Elijah Craig is some delicious stuff. They also make Rittenhouse and Old Fitzgerald and Evan Williams. All of those are underneath the Heaven Hill, which is delicious. Whistle Pig. I feel like that got a lot of hype when it first came out. And I haven't I haven't had it since, because it was expensive, and I've had better bourbons. I don't know who owns it. I think Whistle Pig. Excuse me. James E. Pepper, very good stuff. Wild Turkey, I think, is a great fucking bourbon. I've drank a lot of bourbons, a lot of one-offs, a lot of these Breckenridge types, and a lot of the High Wests and all that kind of shit. They're delicious. But don't forget that bourbon was made young and quick in America back in the day. So these older ones that are delicious and expensive aren't necessarily exactly what you need to enjoy a full, delicious bourbon. You can go. I'm going to give you two from this list that are really delicious, and you probably overlook every time you look at the shelf. But when you buy it and bring it home and drink it, you're going to be like, oh, damn, Billy, you were right. That was goddamn good. TX? What is TX? TX bourbon? Never heard of that. This looks like fucking garbage. I would never buy this bottle. What is this? Puff Daddy's bourbon? Texas straight bourbon? No, I'm good. I like my bourbon from Kentucky. Texas yellow dent corn. And Texas pecan. I'll say I'd try it. It's probably not bad. I never had it though. The Old Grandad 114. Old Grandad on its own, not good. We don't want that. $34 of Old Grandad 114, cask proof. Not only will that shit put hair on your chest, that shit is a delicious bourbon to have on hand to make cocktails. And if you got the cojones to drink on some ice if you need it. That's the bottle. Give me the bottle. I just want to show you the bottle. We don't need a fucking article. This guy. Not the easiest to find. Not that it's hard to find, but not the easiest to find. Most places don't carry this because most people don't, unless you're a fucking degenerate alcoholic that's looking for, just moonshine. You don't buy this shit. But this 114 Old Grandad, bang for buck. You could probably get this for like $25 in the store. It's pretty goddamn good. And the other one that I like, big fan of, Turkey 101, baby. These are for cheaper bourbons. Don't get me wrong. There's fucking much better bourbons to be had. We want to sit and drink. You're coming over. We're doing some work. I'm not going to pour you a 101. But if I'm making a cocktail at home and it's a weeknight, no special occasion, and I got no bourbon drinker here. We're flexing bourbon dick too. I'm gonna bust out a one-on-one cocktail, man. This Wild Turkey bourbon is goddamn good. It's not bad, especially for the price. You're getting higher booze. The one-on-one Wild Turkey, I think, has a little higher rye content in it also, which I'm a big fan of. So definitely holler at those if you're looking for the bourbons. They're cheaper. You can probably get each of those for under $30. And the quality of them is surprisingly, they're higher proof, so you get more bang for your buck, and they don't taste like their garbagey counterparts. Normal Wild Turkey, not the biggest fan. And Old Grandad, not really my favorite at all. But the 114 Grandad, get it. It's pretty goddamn good. Glenlivet, that's Scotch. And I'm from America. And in America, we drink bourbon. All right? So you get your goddamn Pete fucking rocks out of my face. No, honestly, I know a lot of my friends love Scotch, and I just can't get into Scotch. I've been to fancy Scotch tastings. I remember one I went to that was a friend of mine, shout out to Ray Geary, brought me to a Scotch tasting at Keen's Steakhouse in New York City. He calls me up. He goes, "Hey, man, we're going to the Scotch tasting. I'm a big Scotch fan." And I go, "Oh, that's cool, dude. I hate Scotch." And he sold me on it, and I went. We hung. We had a great time. Drank a lot of Scotch. It was really. They did a great thing at the Scotch tasting. So I forget. It wasn't cheap, but there was like 12 Scotches you get. So number one, you're at Keen's Steakhouse. You go in. You're one of the oldest steakhouses in New York. You go upstairs. Very manly. Very wood panels and shit everywhere. Very rustic. Smells like meat when you get in there. So we went in, of course, had a couple cocktails first, and then we go upstairs to where the fucking party's at, and you have an hour pregame of open bar, drinks, and food. But of course we, yeah, because I probably said what I'm saying here. I dislike Scotch, but I'm always willing to try Scotch. I don't really hate anything that I wouldn't try. Like, I know all the Scotches I've had, I could say I hate because I don't own any Scotches in my house. I have a fairly stocked bar upstairs, and I don't have one Scotch, I don't think. Or maybe there's one blended Scotch that was given to me as a gift that it's a Ron Burgundy fucking Scotch. Like, I'm not drinking that. I don't even know what to do with that. But, 50% hanging with him and Shoddy, sold, and the other 50% going to try a bunch of Scotches with master Scotch tasters. Yeah, that sounds exciting. You put me in, I'm in. About my coffee press. Is there a coffee press behind me? Anyway, let me finish this fucking story. So we go to Keen's, we go upstairs, we had a couple cocktails. So bottom line is we go into the tasting, we got a nice little buzz on. It's a blind Scotch tasting, which is great. And it was with, we should plug this dude, man. If he's, well, obviously they're not doing it now. Keen's, liquor tastings. I forget the guy's name who ran it. He runs a magazine. Fuck. Here it is. Paul F. Puckholt. This is the guy. America's foremost wine and spirits authority. This guy runs a spirit magazine online. A spirit journal. This dude. This is the dude who ran it. He was fucking great, dude. This dude fucking knew his shit. He ran the whole class, and it was fantastic. So we're in Keen's, we go upstairs, bottom line, and it's a blind tasting. So it's like 12 to 14 glasses in front of you, and they come around and fill them each up, and they just have numbers on them, okay? And then we start left to right. He starts talking about Scotches, and starts just talking about Scotch in general at a high level. This dude knew a lot about Scotch. And then we go around, and you taste each one, you make notes, and then you kind of rank them in order of what you like. And, I'm sitting there the whole time going, I don't like Scotch. I'll smell it, I'll taste it. Maybe we'll find something we like here, maybe not. Lo and behold, you're tasting bottles from anywhere from, like a $20 bottle, and there was I think a $1,400 bottle of Scotch they give you a little snort of. So you try all of these, you're getting a little hit of each. You're not drinking fucking hitters. I barely drank, I got my buzz on before, but I barely drank all this because, again, I'm drinking. I was like, this tastes like fucking charcoal and socks and shit. Just not a taste that's good for me. It just doesn't jive with me. So, bottom line, drank these 14 Scotches. You know, 2 of them I found tolerable. I wouldn't want one of them I would want a bottle of. 2 of them I was like, I could drink it if you make me, you know. And the one, of course, that I liked the most was the one that was aged in port wine barrels. So of course it had this like inherent sweetness that overpowered all of the fucking weird foot taste that everyone likes in fucking scotch. So you know, then they tell you what each one is, and I knew the one that I like obviously was in some kind of fruited barrel or something, because it definitely had some kind of fruit vibe on it. But yeah, like I said, I went there, I drank all of those, and I still didn't leave there liking scotch. And if I didn't like the fucking all the shit in between and the really expensive one, it's just not for me. I don't need to like every booze. I like a lot of booze. I don't need to like them all. If I don't like scotch, it's okay. That's one less thing. Love me bourbon. Love me some rye. Love me some American whiskeys. Love me some tequila. All the tequilas. Mezcal, put me in. All that shit. Just scotch is just not for me, man. It's just really not. So what do I think about Glenlivet? Go back to your question. I think it sucks. That's what I think. And I can't even gauge if it's good quality or not, because honestly I haven't drank enough of it, and I certainly haven't drank enough other scotches to gauge that in the world of scotch. You know, we should have... I put this on my list here. Where's my fucking pencil? Scotch tasting. Idea. We need, I need to get, some of my scotch-loving friends over here. I think it'll be an entertaining show. They can bring the bottles of scotch. I'll drink them, and we'll just talk about it. Maybe we'll smoke cigars and talk about scotch. And, you know, people could try to sell me on scotch. I'd like to talk to people, because honestly, it doesn't confuse me why people like it. It just has, like... I have a bottle of 16. They all have weird Scottish fucking names. I can't pronounce anything English, let alone Scottish. I drink about a half ounce at a time, little sips. Totally get what you're saying. Like, that doesn't sound good. Like, I don't mind limiting how much booze I'm having, but I'd rather have a half ounce at a time of something I enjoy. Like, I have bourbons and ryes. I know which ones are sweeter. I know which ones are not. So if I want a little desserty one, I know which one to reach for. If I want something with a little hit, I know which one to reach for. That's because I drink a fair amount of them, and I know. You know, I'm familiar, and I know my palate and what I like. The scotches are fucking... I just can't... Yeah, I'll get everyone over here who likes scotch. And again, it doesn't have to be a sell me on scotch session, but that could be fun. Just hearing, you know, just listening to people tell me what they like about it, because I'm going to make this face all the time. Okay. It tastes like you took something that could have been good and then put a fucking mesh bag full of fucking charcoal that was fucking rubbed on my grundle and let it soak for fucking 3 weeks and then age it in a fucking barrel full of shit. That's what it tastes like to me. It's just not for me. Again, I'll try it. Someone says we got this great scotch. I'll try it. I'll try it. I did have a great scotch at Josie's house once. It's not true. My friend Josie had a great scotch. It was wintertime. I forget. He asked me if I like scotch, and I gave him the typical answer. I don't, but if you have something tasty, I'll give it a shot, but only pour me a little bit because I'm probably not going to like it. But he did pour me something that was pretty good. But I don't want a bottle. I didn't like it enough to like want a bottle. It was enjoyable though. Maybe that is the one I want. I don't know. Do you know? Talk about. Well, that's a booze that people like, scotch. Anyone who's from New Jersey knows about the old Applejack. Good old Applejack Spirit. Oh, this is like a liquor store. No, give me fucking Laird's Applejack. That's what I'm looking for. How many of you, talking about booze, have drank straight Laird's Applejack? Just looking at this makes me thirsty. Applejack is an underrated booze. I'm going to say it again. Underrated booze. You may know Applejack. Where's your products? I'm going to do a commercial for Applejack now. You may know Applejack as this shitty blended Applejack product that's right here on the left on the bottom. If you go to most any bar, restaurant that has Applejack on hand, that's probably what they're going to have. This blended Applejack. The description here is of Applejack, okay, if you read it. But that's not what this is. This is blended Applejack. It's 35% apple brandy and 65% neutral spirits. Do you know what that means? That means they made an apple brandy. They took 35% of the leftover shit and mixed it with 65% Everclear and put it in a bottle and sold it to Rubes and called it Laird's Applejack Blend. Cool. I think that goes for like $20 a bottle or something. It's good in cocktails. It's not bad. But once you start shooting that main line of Applejack, you start opening your worlds to these Applejacks. Look at these motherfuckers. Straight apple brandy bottled in bond. This is what they base the blended Applejack off of. The 35% that's in that bottle, this is what they base it off of. And it's 100 proof. Get that other shit out of here. Never buy that or bring it to my house. Just bring me that. If I want you to bring booze to my house that's diluted with Everclear, just bring the Everclear. We'll have a good time. Don't bring it in a Laird's Applejack package, please. Although you could still make good cocktails with it. But that Laird straight apple brandy, that's 100 proof, you could drink that on the rocks. It's goddamn delicious. And it only gets better down the line. Straight Applejack 86, I guess they reduced that to 86%. I've never seen or bought that. Laird's Old Apple Brandy. This is 7.5 year, the straight apple brandy. They age it for 7.5 years in barrels in Jersey. They've been doing it for 300 plus years in New Jersey. Okay? They sell this bottle for like $33 in the fucking store. You go find me some legit one company that's been around for 300 fucking plus years making the same shit that ages something for 7.5 years that sells it for under $40 a bottle. 7.5 years. Suck it. Go find it. You're not going to do it. Then they have a 12-year-old rare, which I've seen once, and I think that was maybe 45. It was like under 50, I think. I've never seen this single cask Laird's, but I'd buy it in a heartbeat if I saw it. Jersey Lightning Apple Brandy. I don't know what that is. I don't know. 100 proof clear unaged brandy. Oh, it's unaged, so it's just unoaked. It's the Blanco. What is that fucking vomit face you're making, dude? Shit's good, man. I'm telling you. You get in there and drink that Applejack, it's pretty goddamn good. So there's a cocktail that's based around the Applejack, and it's the first cocktail I had with it that made me go, oh, I need to get good apple brandy. And then you learn that the good apple brandy is the Jersey apple brandy, just not the blended. The cocktail's called a Jack Rose. Here it is. The Zildjian of bourbon. Oh, very nice. You'd rather drink Fireball over what? Fireball than fucking Applejack? Nah, dude, get out of here. You cray. Jack Rose is a delicious cocktail. In fact, maybe on not this Hack Chef. This Hack Chef, I think I'm going to do a different cocktail. But if I have it, maybe I'll do this. The Jack Rose is a fantastic cocktail. Applejack, grenadine, and lime juice. I guess it says you could use lemon, but I use lime juice. Use either one. Citrus. It's fucking fantastic. I think it's 2-to-1. 2 Applejack, 1 lemon, half grenadine. So it's not very sweet. It's mostly brandy, and you use half grenadine just to round it out with that like pomegranate cherry vibe. And then the citrus is just one part, which I'd pull that back. Probably I would do half. I don't like super sweet or super acidic, and I really do like the fucking that Applejack. So I want my Applejack with just a little hitter of that sweetness. Ooh, man, how do I want me? Fireball is for amateur hour, not happy hour. I agree 100%. Fireball is for amateur hour, not happy hour. Fireball's for fucking dopes. I was at a bar once, and a guy next to me, at a table next to me, I saw the waitress go up and go, hey, what can I get for you? Guy goes, I'll do Miller Lite and Applejack on the... Oh, sorry. Fuck. Try that again. Not Applejack. Sitting at the bar. I just placed my order with the fine waitress. She goes to the table next to us. Guy's sitting there alone, waiting for his friend. She goes, what can I get for you? He goes, I'll have a Miller Lite, and I'll have a Fireball on the rocks. He ordered a Fireball on the rocks. This gentleman sitting alone, waiting for his friend, allegedly. I bet he does not have friends, because if you drink Fireball on the rocks, the odds of you having friends are very low. And on top of that, I got up and left the fucking restaurant. I called her over and said, I'm sorry, I have to leave. I can't sit within 6 feet. Social distancing practices. My social distancing rules do not allow me to sit within 6 feet of some dude who will drink Fireball on the rocks. So I had to leave immediately and go eat somewhere else. Bourbon doesn't need cinnamon. No. Unless you're making a cocktail with it, that's something that's fine. But that's not even cinnamon. That shit that's in Fireball is that Big Red cinnamon. Like, what the fuck is that? Whoever said Big Red is cinnamon? That fucking shit gum? That's not cinnamon. That's not cinnamon at all. Big Red is to cinnamon. Fireball is to cinnamon as fucking banana runts are to fucking ripe-ass bananas from the Caribbean. Stop it. Not true. Not real. Fake fucking taste. Fake news, fake taste. What is that taste that's in Wrigley's Big Red? I hate that gum and I hate Fireball. What is the fucking taste, internet? This is going to bother me now. You got me angry about fake cinnamon. Long-lasting fresh breath is the tagline for Big Red. You find me one asshole, one that still chews Big Red. Do they even make that anymore? And two, anyone who's chewing Big Red doesn't have fresh breath. Their breath smells like fucking... fucking old matches that were lit and stuck into sugar. Yeah, get your fucking chewing gum out of here. No, but really, what is that fake, what is fake cinnamon taste? What is that? Hey, Tomas, we were just talking about scotch. Your ears must have been ringing. Cinnamon flavor. Fake. I need to know more about this. Tiger King? I haven't watched that. You've probably been eating fake cinnamon your whole life. I haven't. I know where my fucking cinnamon's sourced from. God damn it. But I want to know more about the fake taste in heirloom cinnamon, brother. That's right. I just want to know what the fake cinnamon taste in Big Red and Fireball is, because that's not a real taste that I've ever had in my life outside of those two terrible things. Yeah, I know all about cinnamon. Okay. Maybe I won't read about cinnamon to my loyal viewers. That's probably not entertaining. Where were we? Let's backtrack. Bourbon. We were talking about bourbon, how great bourbon is. We were talking about scotch and how it tastes like feet. Not great. What else? The scotches I've had mostly taste like feet. I mean, I've had a lot of scotches, but I haven't had any ones that I like. I know you're a scotch fan. Like I was saying, I want to have a scotch tasting one day down here. Whenever someone can bring me a test that says they're clean of Corona. Yeah, bourbon's delicious, man. Bourbon's fantastic. No, my cinnamon grows in cages. The struggle. I like tasting the struggle in my cinnamon, so I definitely grow in a cage, and I force feed it artificial sunlight. I treat my cinnamon like foie gras. Bourbon's really delicious because it goes all over the spectrum of very, very sweet to, more dry when you need it. I'm a big, big fan. Big fan. Love me some bourbon. I don't know why I'm drinking wine. I should put this wine away and start drinking bourbon. This wine's pretty goddamn good, though. So. Sometimes you gotta drink a nice Brunello di Montalcino. I detto Brunello di Montalcino. La Lecciane. Dry red wine. Brunello di Montalcino. Addio CG. Yeah. Yes, the veal of cinnamon. The foie gras of spice. All right, I think it's time we take a ride. Let's do the Star Wars ride. Spoiler alert, we're going to take the Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance, because Disney's closed forever, and I'm going to blow all the spoilers for you. I rode this ride back when I went to Disney a few months ago, pre-corona. The ride was fantastic, and I'm going to give you the step-by-step. We're going to watch this dude's video. Let's give him credit. I didn't even notice it was, but now I'm definitely going to do it. Why? Because that's what you do. That's how you drink. That's the proper way. It makes it taste better. Why is your pinky not in the air when you drink? Here we go. This ride, not even a big ride guy, but Rise of the Resistance is the ride that if you go to Disney, you got to get there at fucking 6 in the morning, wait online with your phone like an asshole, and fucking a bell rings, and then you're allowed to fucking get online digitally and wait. And then you get assigned a boarding group. You don't even wait in line, and then your phone texts later in the day, and you show up, and then you wait another hour, and you get on the ride. It's really fucking crazy. It's hard to get into. Got into it because I woke up at 3 in the morning that day and went. I like Star Wars. The ride, I don't go on a lot of rides. I'm not a ride guy, but I don't dislike them. I just don't go out of my way for them. Rise of the Resistance was fantastic. It was a phenomenal ride. It was, dare I say, epic. Disney, one of Disney's newest and most technologically advanced rides, apparently. Some of the shit inside's cheesy, of course, but most of the shit inside was fucking super cool. And to me, spoiler alert, giving away spoilers, but you're not going to be in Disney for a long time, so don't worry. One of the coolest things about the ride was they incorporated real actors in the ride. So I'm sure this video is going to be the whole thing, so I'll talk you through it. And we're going to watch it. So thanks to whoever posted this, Blog Mickey. We're shilling you now, and I'm sure I'll get taken down off YouTube because I'm playing this, but fuck it, we're doing it. So this is when you're just about ready to get in. This chick tells you to get in, and then you're going to get a mission briefing from the fucking BB-8 and Ray, I believe. Yeah, so you go in this room. This is just, you're still waiting in line here. Lots of and yeah, so all the people that are there ushering you in, they're all in character, like fully in character. You can't even say, hey, where's the, how do I get to Mickey's? They're like, what? They don't know. They are all, everyone in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Disney is full role-playing 100% of the time. It's amazing. I was getting food, and I had an Imperial fucking patch on my bag. Yes, I had an Imperial patch on my bag. I don't have it here, but I'd show you. And the guy behind the bar, as I ordered my beer, yeah, it was breakfast, but I ordered a breakfast beer. He poured the beer and slid up to me and, started pulling one of these. He's wiping the bar down, and he leans in and goes, "So you're a supporter of the old era, huh?" And honestly, I was pretty hungover, and it was really early in the morning. Like I said, I was up at 4 in the morning to get there to get a line, for Christ's sakes. And I'm trying to get my 11 a.m. lunch plus beer. And I go, what? And he points at my bag, and I look, and I forgot that I even had the thing on there. And I go, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the Empire. Because you live in the, you're living in the, the new era of Star Wars, not the old era of Star Wars, not the Empire age. You're in the Resistance age. And he's like, that's a sign of the old era. And he's like looking at me. Like, this guy's like looking at me. And I go, oh, yeah. He goes, you know anything about that? And I go, we're good, dude. You could just give me the beer. I appreciate it. I was like, let me get a coffee and a drink of me, and I'll come back and role play with you. And this will be fun. But you're ruining my vibe right now. Just pour me the fucking Echelon Gold Lager, please. Anyway, they're all role-playing hard. And now you go into the room, and this is where you, yes, I've been drunk at Disney. And yes, with Princess Belle. This is where you go in, and then BB-8's there, real cool. It's like, oh, we're in the movie. So there's a very cool hologram that comes out now of Rey in the obvious hologram shit that's right there. And it looks really good. Like, it's super lifelike. Like, it's fucking impressive, man. I mean, yeah, I would have too. I would have engaged him also on the old era, but I wasn't having it, and I literally was up since like 4:30 in the morning. And I just needed to eat and drink something. And I was kind of like happy. Like, inner me was very happy that he did that because I looked at him and like I wanted to. But I was like, I just need to eat something right now and get a coffee and drink this beer. So let's just do that. One of the two, dude. I don't know. Fact check me, okay? I don't know. I'll check my fucking Google Map footprints, okay? Anyway, so this is real deal. She looks really good here. It's a very impressive looking 3D thing. And I tell you, everything, Disney spares no expense. The props are fucking full deal, dude. In all of the Star Wars world, you feel like you're there. Like, you really do. Like, I know I'm a Star Wars nerd, big fan, but they're so immersive, it's insane. Like, they put so much work into it, and this ride is no different. So she's there, she's talking, cool, whatever. You got a mission to go on or something, whatever. You gotta go find Finn, and you know he's you gotta escape. Pretty much, we're escaping the planet. We're rising the resistance, and we're escaping the planet, right? So you gotta leave this room. You're gonna go get on a transport, and we're gonna go to the fucking the new planet, and everything's gonna be great. Yes, we have to keep the location of the base secret. That's a big part of the thing. So you have to keep the location of the Vakara base secrets. Keep the location of the Vakara base secrets. It's very important. Okay, so then this Mon Mothma dude's right here, or Mon Calamari rather. That guy's here. Look, there he is. Roger, guy. Damn right I am. So it's cool. So cool, everyone's suiting up. Everyone feels like they're in the movie. The lights go up. Cool. Now the door opens to the outside. This is the one in yeah, so this is fucking great, dude. So check this out. So this is fucking this is where it gets really immersive. That door opens and you're outside and you're like, oh, because you don't even know where you are. You've been inside for an hour through fucking caves, up and down stairs and all this shit. And then that door opens and you're back outside. And you walk out. This doesn't look like it's doing it, but there was a dude getting into the X-Wing and the fucking smoke coming out of the X-Wing. And, you know, she works there at Disney, but Resistance fighters doing this. Come on, let's go. And it's like, oh, shit. Like, this is, fuck. We're doing it. It's pretty badass. So they're opening the doors to the transport now. Spoiler alert, we're going to ruin the whole ride for you here. So here's the transport. Transport opens up. Everyone's got to get in. So it takes about, I don't know, 20 people or so. So you hop in. Intersystem transport ship. Everyone gets in. So this is, you get in here. Again, spoiler alert. If you don't want to know, get out. I'm going to lay it on you and tell you why this ride was so heavy and so cool. So you get in, and this is maybe 5 to 6, 7 minutes. This whole ride's like fucking 20, 30 minutes. It's fucking long. So you're in here. This part's about 5, 6 minutes. He's talking some Star Wars cool shit. Lifelike as fuck. Really impressive. Hopefully they turn around and show you the rest of the ship, because you're in there with 20, 30 people, so this is never going to happen again in a post-corona world. Come on, turn around, dude. Show the people. So you think this is the ride, essentially. You're in here, and you're like, oh, cool, we're going to do this, like, transport thing. Some cool shit's going to happen. This is cool. This is going to be fun. And you're standing up. There's no seats. There's, like, bars to hold on to all over, so it gives you the suggestion that, like, you know, you can be bouncing around and shit. Very cool. Lots of screens. Lots of, like, talking going on back and forth. And now all the screens that are in here, you're taking, like, a virtual ride now, but the whole thing is moving. It's not just the screen. Like, the whole fucking... I don't know. I'm not sure how they did it all, but you definitely feel like you're moving the whole time. I don't know if the whole thing like goes up and like does one of these, like a VR fucking thing. So we're gonna jump to light speed, of course, because we're at Star Wars. So, unusual signal. So we're in light speed now. Cool, floating around, of course. So here we go. Shields up. Oh shit. First order TIE fighters coming in. So shit goes down. So you're getting attacked now. And again, in the ride, you still think this is you think this is the ride. Like, oh, this is going to be crazy. This is cool. I wish they were showing you all around, because the whole all around you is screens and like shit's going crazy all over. Like the fucking TIE fighters are flying all next to you and shit. It's really crazy. It's like impressive. We got to jump to light speed. Come on. Star Destroyers. And we're caught in a tractor beam. So this is where you start to realize, oh, okay. Some shit's going to go down here. So we're in a tractor beam of a Star Destroyer right now. So this is where the game, this is where the ride gets fucking heavy, all right? For me, for a Star Wars fan. All right, so you're there, again, you're in this thing, all this crazy shit's going on, the Star Wars music's going on, and then you're in a tractor beam, all the lights inside go red, and all these Imperial officers come on your screen and start talking shit to you. And you're like, oh.
civilian vessel. By whose authority are we
Prepare to be boarded.
By the authority of the First Order, resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Prepare to be boarded.
Little twig, get up there. They'll want the location of our secret base.
So you have to keep the location of the base secret. Remember, Ray said that in the beginning. Don't tell them about the secret base. That's like the whole bit, right?
Tell them nothing.
Tell them nothing.
The future of the resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, get it? He's got a bad feeling about this. Get it, guys? You remember that, right? Okay.
Stand back from those doors.
Stand back from the doors. This is the fucking coolest part, because again, you don't expect this to happen. Oh, cool. They're showing you the back of the ship. This fucking idiot tape. This edit is terrible. But I don't want to ruin it yet.
Yes. Check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Oh, he did the. This is the whole ride from the back of the ship now.
Thank you, Nightbound. Black Leader, we're picking up an on you.
Oh, this dude did the whole ride from the back of the ship. Oh, okay, cool. So he's showing you. So when you're in the back of the ship, you get this whole other screen. So it's very immersive when you're in there. All the screens are surrounding the whole thing. This guy. It's badass. You definitely get the goosebumps. You get the Star Wars goosebumps the whole time.
We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained? By the authority of the First Order, resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Check this out.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the
Please show it.
resistance is at stake.
So you're pulling into this.
Bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Okay, so they didn't show arguably the greatest part of the ride. Why would they? So when he says,
The future of the resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this.
not that.
Stand back from those doors.
So when he says stand back from those doors, there's a big gap between that and this scene where you actually exit. And maybe it's not every time you ride the ride. Maybe we just got a really especially peppy Imperial officer that came on our, boarded our ship. But the doors opened and 3 Imperial officers, they're full on decked. I'm sure you'll see them in the video. Decked out Imperial officers raid your ship. They go on and they start like looking around. They're full on acting. They're not like, hey, come on, get off the ride and move on to the next part of the ride. They come on and they start asking questions of you, calling you resistance scum. And, forcefully, not pushing you, but, Disney pushing, Disney suggesting that you get off the goddamn thing and get out into the goddamn captivity. And I was standing right next to the door right here is where I was standing for the whole ride. So as soon as the door opened, they came on and they were right next to me. And I was just like, oh. Because you don't, again, like 3 minutes before this, you just think you're in the ride. You're like, all right, whatever. We're just going to see the screens and shit. Cool. Maybe a droid will show up. And then fucking these Imperial hardcore actors come on and fucking start questioning you. And then you walk out, spoiler alert, of the transport, and you're inside a massive fucking Star Destroyer with all of these stormtroopers in front of you. Again, when I walked off of the ship, I was the first person to walk off because no one knew to walk off. They came in and everyone stood there like very confused. And this was behind them. The stormtroopers and that whole scene was behind them. And I was standing next to the door and they were like, come on! Go! Resistance scum! They were yelling at us to get off the ship. And I was the first person, I won't forget it. I was the first person to walk off. I solemnly walked into the Star Destroyer and looked around. I stood there for a second and just looked around. It is so massive. The ceiling size alone, the video doesn't really do it justice here, how high that ceiling is. You just immediately feel like you're in a Star Destroyer. That's how fucking big it is. It's so huge. All the stormtroopers there, cool. Yeah, they're robots or whatever. Some of them are not. The ones on the side and the back, they're moving full on and they're walking around. Okay, so it's mixed half and half. And then if you look close, you'll see these Imperial officers standing there. They're standing the whole time. And then you go into the ship and it gets even more crazy. So this is a mix of actors and not in here right now. I don't know these people just standing there. Oh, we've missed a lot here. Oh, unless they changed it. So when we got on, you go through, and then there's a whole holding bay where you stand after this, and you wait to get in line. And that's where the Imperial actors come up and even question you even more in full character, and they're really good at it. The scenery is so impressive. If you're a Star Wars fan, you go here. Literally, it's like you get the goosebumps the whole time. You're in a fucking Star Destroyer. It's unbelievable. Yeah, and then you go down. Go in the hallway. This was super cool. You're in the hallway hanging out. Yeah, you go down here. And then, like, just, again, the detail is so insane. Like, you're just looking at the walls and everything. And it's just like, oh, I'm in a Star Destroyer. Okay. I don't know what this video is. Yeah. Like, look, just even, like, every small this guy really went deep. Every small detail is just like, oh, I'm in a fucking movie right now. Okay. I got goosebumps even thinking about it. Yeah, you hear stormtroopers talking. They talk to you. So some of these...
Excellent. 2, you'll be standing alongside this wall right over here. You'll be waiting for your interrogation. Do not move until you've spoken ready.
So...
Be careful. This one's trouble. He's wandering off.
These are bad actors. We had a good dude.
All that footage he's taking will make interrogation simple.
No beard. No Imperial would ever have that beard.
Resistance spies, stay in 2 lines, follow me.
Not great actors. Obviously, your mileage may vary with your actor quality you get, but we had some pretty goddamn solid actors. It was pretty impressive. Guy was really...
How many in your crew? 2. Blue. How many in your crew? 3. Red.
So this is the next part of the ride now. The fucking, again, like at this point, at least for me, I didn't read anything about the ride. I read no spoilers. And we're on a transport ship, and then we got a tractor beam and put on a Star Destroyer. I'm good. You can walk me off. I'd be like, that was the best fucking ride I've ever been on. The rest of the ride's cool, but that was the fucking best shit. So for me, that was the best shit. It was so immersive, so crazy. And now you go into the, this is where the ride kind of begins. Whatever, you know what I mean. So now you get interrogated by, you'll see. So this is your, yeah, I think it's the same exact ride at Disneyland. I know it is. Again, the actors are different in each one, and I bet you, I heard the ride breaks down a lot, because when I was going there, I was reading about it, because some days it wasn't working. It's very intricate. You'll see the ride itself after this. Like, again, the if you think about, like, planning and machines and shit like that, like, how they did this ride, it's, I'd love to see, like, a documentary on how they made the ride. It's so in-depth and, like, such a technological feat. So when shit breaks, they have to put it down and fix it. A lot of people I heard were on the ride and it breaks mid-ride, and they had to, like, walk you out the back and shit. So that must be a bummer. But, you know, it happens. It's all for the greater good. So I think they do mild adjustments when shit like that happens, but...
Yes, General.
So that's the guy from the movie with the Hux. This is, I think, the same 3D technology they use for, like, bringing dead musicians back for tours. Because it looked pretty real. I mean, that's a 3D hologram, and there's shadows. You know, like, think ahead. Like, when he walks out, there's a huge shadow that goes over the room. Like, it's really impressive. Like, look at that, man. Again, Disney does not spare a detail. They really go deep. I mean, after here, it kind of gets, you know, like any good Star Wars movie, the plot falls apart, makes no sense, but it is fun. This is where the ride actually begins. Like, all of that is just ride prep. Now the Resistance is here. So the Resistance breaks open the door. The heroic fucking Star Wars music goes on. We got this guy from the fucking movies is here now. There's an animatronic Finn later in the fucking ride. It kind of, it's terrible. But this is the ride part. So you're on this like I read about it a little bit. It's a magnetic transport that brings you throughout the entire Star Destroyer. So now, you know, you were immersed in the micro of the Star Destroyer where you could touch the walls and all the buttons and shit. And now you get the macro, where you're gonna go through all the rooms, you're gonna see all the gear. It's pretty great. And this is all Probe Droid. So these things are all magnetic, which I thought was really interesting. So you could see the tracks on the ground, but they're all magnetic. Also 3D again. Smart, they pull you back so you don't see them shooting, but you see the sparks on the wall and shit. Oh, what's up, AT-ATs? Like life-size AT-ATs. You just go in there and you're like, I don't even know what else was in that room. I was just staring at fucking life-size AT-ATs. Again, the ride's silly. You just go back and forth and nonsense. Oh, there's automatronic Finn. Oh, I think I went down instead of up. One of those two paths. Oh, so now you just pull up right on the bridge somehow, which is also silly. Come on, Calamari Cruises! Yeah, the animatronics are also very impressive. Now we've got some actor up there. Very impressive animatronics, though. Yeah, well. This is like the Tower of Terror. Like, the fucking thing goes like this. It's pretty crazy. Fucking lightsaber in there. Like, it's crazy the amount of shit that happens all in sync, you know? It's a technological feat, by sure. If this was Civs, it would definitely be a wonder. This is definitely a next level Disney tech level up. You go on other rides in Disney after this, and you're like, oh, these rides suck. But you see how they build on each other with the rides. Like, you see rides before this, and they use that technology in the next ride. But this is their most technologically superior ride. This is the newest. I mean, I guess the newest rides are always the dopest, I guess. I'm not a Disney freak, but, you know, some people are. Oh, yeah, he uses some force shit here. He pulls you closer. And then he almost gets sucked out. It's like a lot of shit happening. It's very like OCD. Like fucking panic attack-y. I think this is another Tower of Terror moment right here. Like, just imagine how the fuck you do this. Like, what is this in? A warehouse? Is this underground? Am I upstairs now? Am I downstairs? Where am I? Yeah, now you're flying. It's pretty crazy, man. Again, even if this was some other theme, not Star Wars, it would still be a fucking amazing feat. But between the real-life interaction, now you land right in Batuu, which is Galaxy's Edge. And so you land right in Batuu, and you walk out, and there you are. It's pretty impressive. I mean, the technology behind it is crazy. I won. Oh, there's our transport. Great. I would have preferred a ride where the First Order won, but, you know, can't have it all. It was pretty goddamn ridiculous, though, man. Yeah, that's the little thing that you're in, the little magnetic John. I mean, it's fun, man. It's a really, really good technologically advanced ride. Like from an engineering and like design perspective, it's mind blowing. It's simply mind blowing. From Star Wars perspective, it's so immersive and amazing. It's really good. Oh, Shaq was in Tiger King? I didn't know that. Great. All right. Time we got 10 o'clock. We still got some people here. Anyone want to call the hotline? What do we got? 843 Rebel TV, 843 Rebel TV. Call the hotline. Say what's up. Or don't. Anyway, what are we drinking out there? Bourbon. Who else? I see there's more people here. No one's chatting. No one wants to interact on the interactive television programming, internet programming. So what I'm going to work on for the next time is I have a line on getting my antenna television patched in here, because you see, fair use is a weird thing. I'm not really allowed to play YouTube videos under a fair use clause unless you are doing what we just did, commenting over them. But YouTube isn't watching your videos to tell you that you're commenting over them or not. So, what we just did was questionable. I may get pulled off YouTube. It's okay. The point being, antenna television is not regulated by any of those things because it's an airwave kind of thing, and it has some kind of weird protection. So we should be able to put on live antenna television and watch it and rip it in real time without being criticized. Bullet, very nice. 4 Roses, very nice. Good bourbon kick. I'm glad everyone on their COVID thing is in their COVID on their COVID quarantine. Hashtag COVID quarantine. Hashtag give me 6. Is enjoying bourbon. I had a long bourbon night one of the first nights when it was probably not called for. I haven't felt the need to go back to excessive bourbon consumption since. All right, let's poke around a little bit more on the old internet. See where we end up. Let's go down the rabbit hole, as we say. We're taking phone calls at 843 Rebel TV, 843 Rebel TV. There's no way this chick is still doing AMSR videos. All right, I gotta pull this up. This chick, when I turned on the stream, this chick was here doing this, and she's still doing it.
I want to see what it's like in a burrito.
Not this.
Very cheesy.
This chick is doing ASMR videos, and she's still doing them. This is 2 hours later. She's got 9,000 active viewers, so who am I to say? What is this? Who's watching this? I think it's that microphone or something that's like giving me the sense of like... It's so weird. We're gonna do AMSR now. I'm just gonna piggyback our stream and whisper. I'm touching the mic. I'm gonna toast the cup. We're AMSRing. AMSRing. Is this soothing? Is this a soothing sound for you? How about this? Is that soothing? I know what's better. Is this good ASMRing? Am I AMSRing correctly? What if I eat this? I'm gonna eat this this blackberry. I am a soul. I am a soul. Oh my God. She's been doing that for 2 hours. All right, just so you know. I tried. It didn't pick up my numbers. Twitch is a very strange place of scum and villainy. Let's see what's going on in the food world. This is my playground when I do the Hack Chef shows. Speaking of, while we're all here, let's get a good plug. This week, you're watching the Billy Vegas show on Monday night at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right, we're playing casino night. We're playing craps, baby. We got a craps tournament on deck. Our resident game expert play architect designed an entire craps tournament table on Tabletop Simulator. Me and my other fellow friends will be joining it in. We'll be videoing in, and we will be role-playing as if we're in a casino. That's right, heavy drinking, heavy gambling, rolling them bones, and having fun like we're in a casino. Remember casinos? I do. Wednesday, 10 a.m., Civilized Coffee with the Man Play Architect, where we have coffee in the morning, usually with a hangover from the night before. We talk about life. We talk about food. We talk about civilization. And we talk about Civilization the game. And then we play for like an hour. That's my morning. Wednesday at 6 o'clock, the Hack Chef Live is going to go down. I think I'm making spaghetti carbonara. I got a lot of beets. We're probably going to make a beet carpaccio, maybe a roasted beet salad. And then we're going to make, I got a lot of apples, so I'm probably going to make a torta de mele, which is a Italian apple cake. A Roman/Tuscan/whatever region you want Italian apple cake. That's Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, 7:30 p.m., our weekly Civ 6 game, A New Hope. Weekly multiplayer game with 7 to 8 people. We talk shit. We play Civs. It's great. And Friday, rounding out your week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guessed it. Right back where we started, the Billy Vegas show. 8 o'clock, rounding out your Friday night. Turning up for the weekend, baby. So that's your schedule for the week. That's what I'm doing. So don't forget, you can follow me on Rebel Vision TV on Instagram. That schedule is posted there. You can follow my personal on @TheBillyVegas. And Hack Chef is obviously @HackChef. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's see what this guy's up to. Okay. Oh, boy.
Vicinity to actually get this. Ooh, that was a good asparagus bite. I almost did earlier, Curtis, when I was trying to show y'all. I'm like,
what are we eating?
all right, hey, man. Back at you, dude. I love you, too. Enjoy dinner. Tell everybody I said hi.
Is this what I look like when I cook and eat? Wipe your face, dude. This is mukbang, right?
Oh. Hey, Rebel Vision TV. Good to see you.
What's up, brother?
I'm having a coconut milk based curry soup on top of ramen noodles. And the stars of the show are sweet potato, asparagus, and cabbage, because that's what I had around. And of course, the unsung hero,
asparagus,
garlic, and ginger. It's very spicy. It's very good. Heavy curry. I just made it.
Hell yeah, dude. This guy's great. I like this guy.
Love sweet potato and coconut. Yeah, garlic and ginger, my boy. You know what's up, Rebel Vision. Oh, I get it, Rebel Vision. That's kind of cool.
I don't get it. I'm curious how he got it.
It's kind of like television.
All right, cool.
There's little Michael television. Well, you guys, here we go.
I like this guy. Boonesboro.
All the TVs.
I'm at this wing joint
Rebel
telling
Vision,
people
you've
that
been
Geico's
streaming?
been offering
What do you do? What brings you over here to food? Did you come in with Mike TV?
You're live on my channel now, actually. I do my talk show Monday and Friday. Cooking show with
I'm curious about
Hack
pitching your
Chef
stream sometime.
Wednesday. Check it out,
So,
brother.
You're streaming streamers?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
I do my talk Monday and Friday. Yeah, cool. Welcome. I'm glad you could come by.
Thank you, brother. Yes,
I'm normally a music streamer. But I had all my cameras and stuff set up to do a video like opposite here. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, thanks for the follow.
This guy's great. I love this
I had
guy.
my cameras and stuff set up, and then I was like, gonna
This
make
is what
dinner.
this is
and
this
I
is what
just
it's like
been
to
talking
internet.
to my friend Decoder about doing cooking, so I was like, I'm just gonna flip this around and make some food with the crew.
This guy's
Cool.
great.
Thanks for the follow. Thanks for stopping in.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're doing a dinner party.
This guy's great. Big fan.
So Rebel Vision.
Oh, he's talking to me now.
I'm gonna imagine you coming through my door, welcome you to my dinner table.
Mhm.
Hey, you're just in time. Food's hot on the oven. Come on in.
Where'd the chat go? I'm gonna open a bottle
good.
and
I
we're
think
gonna
I'm just gonna
choose.
drink this.
I like this guy. This is gonna be the first guy that I host on my channel. I think I'm a big fan of this dude.
That's good.
He's got a lot of views. He's got more viewers than me right now. I think. This is my boy.
All right,
I like this guy.
let's go. I think this cheap wine's gonna mess up my coconut soup. So give me a moment while I slurp this down.
Yeah, sorry, I've got derailed. You know, I'm just doing my good due diligence here, where I'm chatting with other people.
This is one of my favorite parts of a dish. I'm slurping it down at the bottom, and you can see
This is something,
at the
huh?
bottom there's like all the tiny little bits of like cooked garlic and ginger and all the spices, like the
internet
cayenne
is
pepper
something, isn't it?
Especially is all like really present and condensed down here. It's so good.
This guy's
It's
actually
one of those
pretty good
things, too,
relatively.
Like, I think I'm gonna like dilute it down a little bit more with water and add some more salt, and it'll get better. It'll get a lot better in the
This guy's real, at least. Like a real dude.
in the fridge overnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I know what you mean, brother. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, that is heaven. Almost maybe won't water it down.
Maybe don't, dude.
That is good.
Sorry, I'm
That's
just
like
responding with
good
text. I'll
fatty
turn this guy
coconut
off.
milk
I'm done.
deliciousness.
Sorry, 1 second.
Almost wish I had like a little piece of bread to like. Bam. Let's do it, man. So Rebel Vision. If it's not too late to cheers you, I will.
Let's do it, brother. I'll cheers you. Virtual
Gotta
cheers.
Give me a wiper real quick, cause I'm like kind of get my little off-screen tidy up. So one of the things that I'm trying to help folks with is these days in quarantine and such, drink lots of water, man. 1 for 1 it with whatever you're opening up, man. You want to go 1 for 1 so that you feel good,
I
you
live
feel healthy.
by the 1 for 1.
You know,
health is of
in
paramount
best case to worst case scenario, everything in between.
importance.
If you're feeling good, you're thinking good,
Right
and
now.
you're thinking straight. So please drink lots of water.
This guy's
along
great,
the way.
dude.
If
I
you-
love
if
this
you
guy.
Can please do me a favor. I know we're new friends, but you're a guest in my home, and I want to treat you right and just give you that tip.
This guy's great. I'm gonna bring him in on the Rebel Vision platform.
And now,
Cheers, brother. It's everybody on my channel. Cheers right now.
thank you. I appreciate you. You're a wonderful guest. Ding. Hope you'll come for dinner again sometimes, or check out my music streams as well. See you. Here's to new friends, old friends, to health, to wealth,
This guy's great.
and to making the best of this new world we're entering into. Cheers.
I love this dude.
Yes. Friends, indeed. All right, folks.
Bounce out of this guy's channel.
Danny. All right, folks. You know what? When my man's right, when my friend's right, my friend's right. And Dakota says we're gonna do the dishes together. So,
I don't know what you guys talk about, but it's fine. Great. That guy was great. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird that we did that, but that was cool. That guy was cool. He could be a great guy. I see, but usually what I end up doing is after the Hack Chef show for about 2 hours plus, I'm in a good spot, and then I start watching these videos and get really annoyed. The other day, I don't know if you watched, but someone pulled a clip. Let's see. Actually, I didn't see this one. Let's watch it. I got really annoyed at somebody. Let's watch me.
I'm trying to be nice. Why are you putting cornmeal on top of your pizza? What Midwestern state are you from?
Yeah, see, so that's the kind of shit you can expect to see. Hack Chef program. I gotta make sure to not just shit on other streamers. It's just not right. It's not good etiquette. But I can't help it. This dude was making a fucking pizza. He had a $700 pizza oven outside. I don't know where they were from. He fucking put his pizza in, and he did it wrong. And it happens. Everyone who makes pizza, it happens. You slide your pizza in the pizza oven, it fucking schmutzes all over, and you just end up making a calzone. Doesn't make you a bad person. It happens to the best of us. It's not a big deal. This dude, it folded into a calzone. The guy had a goddamn panic attack and started touching it every 2 seconds, and the dough was rising, and it looked pretty good. The dough looked good. And it folded in half very nicely. And he just kept futzing with it. He pulled it out, and he kept putting cornmeal on it. And then he goes, we just got to throw this out. And he took it out and threw it out. And honestly, it looked better than his pizza. I was like, dude, just let that fucking thing go. And all I did in the chat was berate him for not... I kept asking, what happened to the calzone? What happened to the calzone? What happened to the calzone? And he fucking blocked me. So, I don't know. I'm still figuring this Twitch thing out. That last dude was cool. I mean, I just get, I'm not the best cook. I can't teach you what's happening out there. I can show you how I cook, and that's fun. I think it's good. That's all I got, okay? I can't do more than that. I'm no expert. My methods can be improved upon, of course. But some of these fucking people. What'd you send me here? I see you sent me something. What am I supposed to type this in here? Like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Let's see. U2.be /UTD lug W. This better be a good link. Oh, is Vegas?
Las Vegas is old enough now to where it has built up its own nostalgia.
Okay.
People, they're looking for that old Las Vegas vibe, the nostalgia of its early heydays.
This is Carbone from New York.
Las Vegas
I've been to the real Carbone, so
very popular Italian restaurants. There's at least one Italian restaurant.
No, I have not been to Carbone, actually. I think about it.
It speaks to the popularity of the
It's on the list. Yeah, this looks supposed to be dope.
In Las Vegas than whatever your grandma used to make.
No, my phone texts I have separate from my computer. I live in the century where I don't like one. I like to keep my shit separate, brother.
Carbone is just a natural fit for Las Vegas because
I don't want my SMS invading my fucking computer.
A place that has a scene built into it.
Even if I could, I would turn that off.
It is inspired by all the formal fine dining Italian American restaurants that I grew up.
Do all the guys here wear Yeezys like the one in New York?
That place that you go to on Friday or Saturday night.
You walk into Carbone and you do feel this old school vibe.
And that glamour feeds very well into Las Vegas.
Hi, Jolene.
We love that feeling, and you get that when you're in there.
We wanted to bring New York to the West Coast, and we didn't want to bring the West Coast to this restaurant. This is a classic New York Italian-American restaurant.
It's reminiscent of New York with a little extra gildedness, a little extra fanfare, a little extra Vegas. The Aria gave us an opportunity to tell our story here. It's been a perfect marriage.
No, he's an accountant. His name is not Abacus. Ah, yes, tableside, old classic. I love me a tableside Caesar, though.
French, European, American masters, and then putting it
Fuck, I
towards
want
this
steak.
cuisine that hadn't seen love in a very, very long time.
Gonna make a steak tomorrow, I think.
Behind the scenes, we're modernizing it, whether you know it or
Maybe
not.
I'll go on Instagram and
That's
do a
that
hack
thing
chef
that
tomorrow.
separates Carbone from the rest.
Yeah, Carbone in New York is supposed to be really fucking good, so I have no doubt that the one in Vegas is delicious.
Bring out the food.
This
and
looks
like,
great.
This is exactly what I'm in the mood for. This is exactly what I'd hoped it would be.
Everything is made every day. Every bread, every pasta, every cake, every one of those details that goes into each dish that way. Tortellini that's rolled today cannot be served tomorrow.
We bring in
It could.
fish every day from the East Coast.
There's an argument to be made that tortellini tomorrow might be better, but it's fine.
From all over the world, we butcher everything. We control everything from start to finish. All these dishes you can find anywhere. The things that makes them better here is how we cook them, where they come from, and the ingredients we use.
When you put rules like that in place, you're ensuring that every
I wasn't here when I was in Vegas. I'd suggest making your way down here.
I'm in the SLS Hotel and Casino.
The SLS Hotel and Casino might as well just be called the Jose Andres Restaurant Casino, because the casino is sad and disgusting, but the fucking
Bothering guests. This is kind of a cool room. It looks like you can.
the restaurant is out of control. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think I sat on like a $10,000 leather couch while I was eating. This video sucks. What is this, a fucking guy who did the Disney video here? Give me the commercial video. Yeah, this is where I ate.
For more videos like this, go ahead
Shut up! Stop shilling your garbage.
Cheryl's Ventures.
Cheryl.
Today we are at Bazaar Meats.
Yeah, so, I mean, they got a lot of meat. It's called Bazaar Meats. The open fire is key, obviously. Meat is the focus. So these rubes did the fucking,
Are we supposed to dip it in there?
these rubes did the, tasting menu. I made my own tasting menu. There's a cotton candy foie gras. Yes, it's very good. This video is atrocious quality. I mean, I can't vouch for that. Bottom line, it's really fucking good. Yeah, I saw they had an 18-course tasting menu, and honestly, I didn't think that was good enough. So, me and my dining compatriot decided to eat different. We said we need more than that. We ate well, needless to say. It's possible that I was eating saved pieces of pork shoulder in the morning from my bed with a bottle of champagne, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Those are the days right before Corona hit, right, guys? Remember those days? I was like right when it was getting bad. I was there right at the end. Now, everyone in the world is dead. Oh, wait. Sorry. That was, that's for the show 3 weeks from now. My bad. I'm reading my cue cards. Sorry. Production team's slacking. Okay. COVID-19. Let's see if we got updates here. Let's see where the numbers went up in the show. It was like 780 when we got here. Yeah, still holding strong. 785. Worldwide total. New York getting a fucking brunt of it right now. You know, I thought earlier, and I've been pretty good with, that's insane. 1,300 per person. That's too much. That's too much. I love Robuchon and all, but you could just go eat it. There's other place that you don't need to go eat. Fucking. That's too much. I like to eat too. That's just too much. How much steak I could buy with $1,300? You know how much steak and wine I could buy with $1,300? Bella Hadid's celeb pals have the best reaction to her bikini photo. This is news. This is news in the day of Corona. Wow. We're hitting new lows with all this, guys. Prince Charles out of isolation after testing positive. That is a good thing. Some of our celebrities and famous folk are does he have 3 Michelin stars at the one in Vegas, though? Is that the one with Michelin stars? Or is it his actual real restaurant, not the Vegas one? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's... yeah, no. He doesn't have any there. Yeah, I don't think Las Vegas has any Michelin stars. Michelin star, Las Vegas. I don't think there's any Michelin stars in Las Vegas, I dare say. I mean, Robuchon has stars, I'm sure. Let's see. Maybe. I could be wrong. Robuchon, there you go. I could be wrong, too. I just didn't think that he was there long enough. Robuchon, the MGM Grand, Las Vegas' only restaurant to have earned the coveted 3-star status. There you go. All right. Fuck me. Guy Savoy. I knew these guys are here, but I didn't know that the restaurants were there even long. I feel like the restaurants that open up in fucking Vegas are there for like a year and they leave. So I didn't think they were even there long enough to get that. So that's kind of impressive. They probably just paid these fucking people. I mean, it's Robuchon's place. Of course it's going to be fucking great. Of course it's going to be $1,300. Hell yeah. Thanks for the 100 messages today, everybody. Y'all great. Oh, what a great community I have. Joe Robuchon, book a table. Yeah, well, sadly we can't do that, but I'll look at your menu. That's really all I want to see. ASMR classes in my microphone. We're gonna ASMR. This is relaxing. This is relaxing ASMR. Hold on. Here's me futzing with my D&D character on paper. I have to roll 5d6. $843 Rebel TV. 843 Rebel TV. Call the hotline while it's hot. Okay, so I can just tell by the language on this menu that's expensive as fuck. I've eaten expensive places, but how $1,300? I mean, the wine will fuck you. I mean, I can't imagine the dining was more than $500-600. They probably dropped a good G on wine, I'm sure, at least. I mean, that's easy to do. If you want to. I mean, you could easily just be like, yeah, give me that fucking expensive ass wine. Let's do work. But wine's a funny thing. Yeah, I want to drink expensive wine too, but there's value to be had in cheaper bottles. And, I don't know if I have the palate to enjoy a bottle of wine that's cost fucking $500. I can tell the difference between good wines and bad wines. But I don't think, those wines are hundreds of dollars. Who's tasting that? Dolly Parton believes coronavirus pandemic is a lesson from God. Well, God bless you, Dolly. Rihanna just admitted she wants kids. This is fucking sad. See the engagement ring Bachelor alum Ben Higgins gave Jessica Clark. I don't know any of these people. Fucking Japanese comedian dead. Yeah, I mean, I've had tasting menus, yeah, they give you a different wine with every course. They're not giving you full pours. But yeah, 16 to 18 fucking 3 Michelin star quality wines, you're dropping fucking loot, dude. Mad loot. And you know they're going to give you the fucking chintzy version, or you want the premium wine. And fuck it, you're there. You go, give me the premium. Fuck it. I'm already spending way too much money. Might as well fucking double me down, dude. Give me the good wine. What's it cost? Another 500? Whatever. I've already spent fucking 13 here. Fucking hit it up, dude. Good God. It's a lot of money. I mean, I spent a lot of money on food in Vegas. But I have had some of the greatest meals of my life there, too. So I can't, it's all relative. Is my friend in here? No, he's not in here. I don't think he is. My Vegas eating compatriot, Mr. Matthew Ventry. Yeah, I mean, that's just too much. I mean, look, I want to go eat at Rubichon's place as much as the next guy. But, you're going to tell me you want to go drop $1,500 there? You can go eat 3 $500 meals somewhere with food and drink and eat like a fucking savage animal. 3 of the best meals of your life. I don't think that the $1,800 meal is going to be that much better. You know what I mean? If you're saying we got a $1,500 budget for baller food, I'd say let's do 3 $500s, not 1 $15. I can't imagine that one being better. I'll show you fucking places you get your fucking. I would say it was just because, this is if you're fucking balling out, you're going nuts. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying we have this ridiculous budget,
Good word. I would really
no, shut up,
that.
shut up, Twitch. If you're gonna spend insane amount of money on food, and your budget is $2,000 to spend on crazy food, I would say let's break that up into 4 ridiculous $500 meals instead of 1 or 2 $1,000 plus meals. I same with wine. Wine. Give me a couple $50 bottles instead of $500 bottles. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? We don't operate like this. These aren't the numbers. These aren't numbers within my wheelhouse. Corona madness. Whoever's out there, thanks for joining. Make sure you hit the follow button if you're on the Twitch. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you're on the YouTube. Make sure you fucking say hi in the chat. Make sure you toast your beverage to me. I'm drinking red wine. I'd like to know what you're drinking. Make sure to give me a call at 843-REBEL-TV. 843-REBEL-TV. And don't forget, this week, boom, right in your face, you're watching the Billy Vegas Show Monday at 8 o'clock, and we're still going live. Coming up on 11 o'clock. Hot damn. Casino night's coming up tomorrow night at 7:30. What's casino night? That's when me and my friends go on Tabletop Simulator and we play craps and we drink aggressively and yell and gamble and make like we're in a casino. So imagine a Zoom/Skype meeting where there's a craps table in the middle and we all talk shit and roll dice. Fan-fucking-tastic. Wednesday, 10 a.m., Civilized Coffee every week. Me and Play Architect get together, hungover usually, and drink coffee and talk about civilization, both in real life and the video game, and then we play the video game for a little bit until we get tired and stop. Wednesday at 6 p.m., lucky you, Hack Chef live from the kitchen, baby. Real food in real time. This week, I think we're going to be making spaghetti carbonara. We're going to be making some ricotta nudis. Or gnocchis, depending on how you look at it and how much flour I decide to use. There's a lot of beets I got to use upstairs. We're going to be doing a roasted beet carpaccio. I got a lot of apples, so we're also going to do a apple cake thing of sorts, Italian apple pie, something like that. Thursday night, 7:30, Civ 6 A New Hope, continuation of the series, weekly multiplayer series, 7, 6, 7, 8 people playing. I don't know who's left, how many people are left in the game. We play Civilization 6. 8 human players combating for the control of the planet. Very exciting stuff. We talk shit and drink the whole time. Shocker. And rounding out your week, Friday night at 8 o'clock, the Billy Vegas Show. Yet again, lucky you. I'll be back talking about the crazy week, talking about the pandemic, talking about the coronas, talking about being alive, talking about quarantine, talking about whatever you want to talk about on 843 Rebel TV. Call the hotline. You call the hotline. My phone rings just like this. We pick up the phone, and then we chitty chat. It's that simple. All right? That was a good segue. I'm really good at that. Good job, guy. Man, we had a very crazy show so far. I mean, I closed all the tabs. We went down the rabbit hole here. You know, we were talking about Leap of Faith, that movie with Steve Martin, because of that fucking scumbag guy who had 600 people come to his church in Florida. We ended up talking about Leap of Faith. We watched some Disney fucking rides. Talking about bourbon and scotch. We hit a whole bunch of fucking chats in the fucking stream. That was cool. We got some kind of fucking trophy or something up there. That was pretty dope. Holy shit. A phone call. Let's see what's going on here. Rebel Vision, who's this?
Holy shit.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on? Who's this?
Fucking Andrew, asshole.
Oh, hello, buddy. How are you?
Hey, buddy. I'm good. I'm stuck in quarantine. How are you?
Stuck in quarantine, just streaming from my basement, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I have you paused on my living room TV so I can call you.
Yes, you don't want an echo. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. There's also a serious delay in YouTube, so...
Delay in YouTube? Oh, yeah, probably. I'm sure. I'm not surprised by that.
Like I would put in something in the chat on my phone, and then on my TV, I'd watch it show up like almost a minute later.
Oh.
It's I gotta look at it because it's fucking up my comedic timing.
Well, you know, that's why you call in the hotline and you get your moment. You know, I don't know.
Well, I mean that's clearly what I'm doing now. Yeah.
So you're good to go. So glad you called, bud. What's going on? How's California?
Hey, you know, California's on fucking lockdown. California's Bay Area has just extended the lockdown through May 1st now. So, you know, I'm very fortunate because I already had a home office set up to work from home, and most of the people I work with did the same. So we're all just like, cool. We're just gonna sit here and try to be productive.
Have you left the house? Have you been places or no?
Well, I mean, you know, Tatum works for Whole Foods.
Sure.
So she's going to work every day, getting her ass kicked.
Yeah. So there's supposed to be a big walkout tomorrow.
You know what? Yeah, I saw that article, and she has some coworkers talking about it. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I feel bad for her because she's probably going in and going to have to deal with the repercussions of that. But,
yeah, but they're not unionized or anything. Like, I heard they were doing that, and I was like, well, that's interesting. And then it was just like a link to a Twitter account where there was like 1,000 people. I was like, well, that doesn't seem like the most organized thing I've ever seen. That doesn't seem solid.
Yeah,
but I read their demands and whatever earlier in the show, and I generally agree. I mean, are they not giving like overtime pay all the time, like hazard pay? I was like, yeah, fucking give them hazard pay. This is dangerous.
Actually, you know, from what I've seen, they've given, at least in the Northern California area, everyone has been given temporary raises, and then all overtime is paid as double time now.
Yeah, I mean, I know Amazon, when this all started, was upping their payment out to everybody who works for them. Now, you have to imagine everyone who works for them is a lot of fucking people, you know, Whole Foods included in Amazon.
Yeah, like Amazon has not been great for Whole Foods. Like their health benefits are shit. Like they're so bad that I put Tatum on my health insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just so she's covered, because their benefits are worthless.
Mm-hmm.
But in this moment, this is the best they've done so far, as again, with the temporary raises.
I would think that they're doing the best that they can. Like, they can't just overnight say, all right, now we're just going to give everyone, you know, a shitload more. Like, they got to kind of figure out, you know, how to take care of their people.
Yeah.
I would have to think they want to take care of their people, because they're the only company. They're fucking the only company that's doing business now. Really. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're stupid in knowing that they don't have to take care of their people.
That was one of the biggest things about this like walkout tomorrow, this tick out, whatever they're calling it, is that, you know, that's the thing, is Whole Foods is one of the companies who is seeing record fucking sales right now.
Oh yeah,
so
of course.
It's insane, you know, and they're doing a lot. From my perspective, just from her telling me what's going on, and we only have one car, so I drive her to work almost every day, to and from, almost every day. But like a lot of times, I'll go in and just do some grocery shopping as I drop her off or pick her up, and I see them. They do a lot of things, like they're letting employees shop for a half hour before the store opens.
Nice.
So employees can get their own groceries. So we're stocked.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. The first hour, I believe the store's open is only for senior citizens. So that's really good. So, they can go and do what they want. And they're also limiting the amount of people in the store. So there's a line outside probably every Whole Foods, I would say almost in the entire country at this point. And they're managing the line outside.
Yeah, by me, that's how it is for sure.
Yeah. Everybody is 6 feet apart online, and
yep, they only have 50 people in the store at a time by me.
And that also means it's not overwhelming at the register, so they're kind of trying to pace everything.
Yeah, they only have 50 people at the one by me at a time. I'm gonna go tomorrow and support the anti walkout and buy a steak or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so her shit's crazy. I've barely left our apartment in San Jose, so I actually don't even have access to my building at work. Yeah, it's that serious. Like my company is taking it very seriously. So, you have to be on a very short list of essential people to even access our buildings right now.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy times, man. And again,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see what what this turns into, because I think we're in for another good couple weeks of this at least. And
I'd say I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a couple of months.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure April. I'm pretty sure all of April is going to be this.
April's done. I'm gonna say this goes deep into the summer, if not into the fall, into the election. And it's just, it's crazy shit, man. This is gonna the only other thing in our lifetime I think to impact the world like this is 9/11.
I've heard the 9/11 comparisons, but this is such a different thing because, and maybe the first couple days that made sense, but I think it makes no sense, and here's why I think that. I think it makes no sense to a 9/11 comparison because this is world global. So like you think of your impact on you, and I'm sure everyone knows someone who is like, this is so bad because insert my local problem here. And then like every time someone said that, I was just like, yeah, but like the world. Like this is everyone everywhere. Like 9/11 was terrible.
No,
everyone heard about 9/11, right? I'm not downplaying 9/11. But 9/11 was like a tri-state thing, and everyone in the tri-state was like, wow, they were hit very hard. And then the rest of America, level 2 9/11. And then the rest of the world was like, wow, that was bad. And then the next day they probably didn't care. You know what I mean?
Well, no. I agree with you to a point. However, 9/11 did have global impact, or at the very least, worldwide, national impact. I mean, look at what the TSA is now. Look at the security. So look at the security theater you have to go through to get on a plane right now. That is in every airport, and at least in the United States, and it's 100% because of 9/11. So, that's the whole TSA thing is absolutely a national impact. There are global impacts of 9/11, but no, you're right.
You know what I mean? This is hitting everyone.
Global scale.
This is
on a global scale.
That's what I mean. This is hitting everyone in the world, like everyone who lived in downtown Manhattan of 9/11. That's my point. Like the proximity of this is next door to everybody. Everyone's country is directly hit by this, and everyone knows somebody who knows somebody at the least who's hit by this virus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that connection is huge, man. So the thing I keep asking people, and it came from that free think session I did last week, was what is the headline that comes up that stops people from panicking and worrying? Like, what is the headline where people go, all right, now we could talk about opening up restaurants again. Now we could talk about having shows again and going out in public again. Like, what is that headline? Like, vaccine?
Is
Cure?
it the headline that we have a cheap and quick test, or do we have to wait for the vaccine?
I don't know. I think we're more heading towards tests and so that session that I did last week, the Free Think session, which is archived and you could watch it on Rebel Vision TV. It has the interesting part of it was I got a bunch of people from around the country, and a friend of mine in college who lives in France. He lives in Paris. He actually has legit papers from the government that he got like that week that allows him to travel, and it stipulates how long he can travel. And I think that's where we're heading. So he's got, and I thought this before he had that. And the fact that he has that in hand now tells me I'm probably right. He's got papers in hand that he's allowed to leave the house for 1 hour a day, no more than 1 kilometer from his house, and his address is on the paper, and he has to bring those papers with him wherever he goes. And that's the kind of shit we're going to be in. Now here it'll probably be a little bit more liberal because our economy, well, the world economy is fucked, but like our economy, we're so focused on the economy here. I think it's going to be more of a, if you have a clean bill of health, you need to get back to work immediately, and get your clean bill of health papers, and then go apply for work, and then you will be allowed to work. And then these clean bill of health areas are going to be established, and they're going to be, there's going to be green zones where it's healthy people are allowed to be, and then yellow questionable zones, and then red zones where people who are sick or capable of being sick are just going to be quarantined, and that's what it's going to be for. Yeah. If these numbers that the worst case are predicting, like hundreds of thousands of cases in America, comes true, that's where we're going. I mean, and that doesn't mean it's bad. That's kind of the only way to fight it. I mean, there's nothing else you could. There's not much you could do. It's not like a power grab by like the.
Absolutely see what you're saying. Yeah. No, this could be. I still believe we are just at the beginning of this.
I agree. No, they're already saying that the worst of it is within 2 to 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And today I was like, man, can I roll the dice and like go and like have people over? And I was like, don't do that. Don't invite.
Right.
Because I don't want to be. I'll be the guy that'll be like, hey man, are you feeling all right? Come on over. And then I feel fine. I know I'm fine. I've been quarantined for a while. Like if I'm holding it still, I'd be shocked. You know what I mean? Like I have zero symptoms. It's been quite some time since I encountered anyone except for a supermarket. And I'm pretty goddamn dodgy when I'm there. So I'm pretty good. But I don't know anyone I would, people I want to hang out with. I don't know what they're doing. And you want to trust them. But all it takes is hanging out with one dude who feels fine but has it on him, because that's the thing with this thing. Apparently it could be on you. You don't even know.
So many people are asymptomatic.
That's the problem. That's the biggest That's the scariest thing to me, man.
Like we flew to Vegas on March 13th.
Yeah.
And the shit hit the fan on that day. So much more information and so much shit came out on the 13th.
I was there like a week before you.
We flew to Las Vegas, and we fucking had 3 nights and fucking partied our balls off in Las Vegas, and we were gambling and we were in restaurants and all this shit. And it's been over 2 weeks. Now, neither of us are experiencing symptoms, so I think we're okay. But I don't know. We could be just asymptomatic, But listen, man, I gotta run.
Yeah, go.
I want to continue this, but it looks like you're live every day.
I'm live every day this week, buddy.
I got nothing else to fuck to do.
So
I will be back.
Well, thank you, buddy, for calling. I appreciate your call. Be good and stay healthy. Right, tell Tim I said hi.
Take care.
What a good man. California man calling in. What a good dude. All right, it's wrapping up. We'll close this down at 11. Stretch it out. Stretch it out, brother. Stretch it out. Oh, yeah, there it is. Nice. Great show tonight. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We got about 10 minutes left, 8 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever it is. 843 Rebel TV, 843 Rebel TV. Feel free to call in. Let's chill it one more time for the week. Anyone who's here, peep that. I'm not going to read it down again. Just check it out. Every night this week we're doing some shit, and some mornings. I would check out specifically the Wednesday 6 p.m. Eastern Hack Chef program. It's going to be a lot of cooking. Probably going to be a good 3-hour show at least, I'd say. I mean, I'm probably cooking a cake that night, so that's an hour and a half, probably a half-hour prep. So you're talking 2 on that, making 2 different pastas. That's going to be a big night. A lot of food going on Wednesday, so Hack Chef's going live. That's going to be good. And then they're all going to be good. They're all going to be fucking great. I just want to thank everybody for joining. I appreciate when people are in here. It's nice to see numbers, nice to see chat, nice to see callers, nice to talk with people as much as I can socially, questionably socially. No, close everything. That's not what you want to do, sir. I meant to send a message here. Doing sidebar business here. Don't mind. Bump, 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 ba-da-na-na. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah. Working on a couple other shows, too. Might have some other things for the weekend, too. I was trying to do what I do on my social medias. Monday to Friday, work on it, and then the weekend take it off. But I got some shows this weekend, I think, coming up. I think Sunday morning, I'm working on a... Oh, there goes the ball. What can you do? I think Sunday morning I'm working on a show. Details to follow once we solidify what we're doing with that. But that should be fun. Hopefully that works out. It's essentially going to be me and a friend of mine watching fish jams and making fun of them, which is going to be great. Not making fun, but, enjoying them, but pretty much making fun of them. As fans. Making fun as fans. You know what I mean? Yeah. Great. That'll be great content because everyone knows fish fans, if they're doing anything, one, they're on Twitch, and two, they're on in the morning at 11 or noon. Yeah, that's actually what we're going to do. So I'll post it on the Instagrams. Rebel Vision TV on the Instagram is where I've been putting the schedules up. So I'll whore it on the Billy Vegas too, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to put up like a jam and like watch it and just shit on it live and like pause it and like talk about what's happening. There was this one specific jam that I listened to that I made a recording of me hating on it because it was so like annoying. I mean, I love them. They're a great band. I thoroughly enjoyed the Fish, but this jam bothered me immensely because you could hear when they're jamming, like it was so verbal, their communications in the jam, and it was very entertaining. And I shit on it for like 10 minutes. I should just take that clip and put it up. I should just put that up as a clip somewhere. I gotta find that. If I find that, I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna use that as the promo for the Sunday show. Because it was funny. And I sent that around to a few people. And they were like, oh, this is funny. Let's do this. So I think Sunday we're gonna try it. I don't know if I'm allowed to play Fish shows here. Maybe a taper show. Like I gotta look into that a little bit. Because you're not really allowed to play everything. You gotta watch what you're playing. So, that being said, let's round out this fucking program. Goopy Bloops, I'm glad you think that's incredible. I hope you join. I hope you're up Sunday morning. Have you been dropping fucking creeper tracks on the fucking Instagram? Have I been watching that? Have you been fucking dropping creeper tracks of some fucking dope-ass music? Because if so, you should send it to me. And I will use it instead of this fucking free use bed that I've been using. I'll use it in the beginning of the show. I've been using this as my show opener. Well, not this one, but send me your shit, dude. We'll plug it and fucking call in sometime. We'll just do a show and chat. Call in on the video chat. We'll do a video chat. We'll talk some bullshit. But definitely shill your stuff. Give me your stuff. It sounded great. It's stuff I was listening to. Okay. 11 o'clock. I said we wrap it up. It's 10:58. It's close enough. Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow and thanks for joining. Definitely send it to me for sure. I'll definitely use it as a bed as long as you're cool with that. And definitely call the show or call up and shill it and whatever. There's better nights to do it. Monday night isn't the best time with the biggest audience, but it's a grind. This thing's a grind. You just keep at it and you see where we go. We're almost at affiliate though, so I want to thank everybody who's joined the shows in the past week. We are moments away from becoming a Twitch affiliate, which I'm not sure what that means, really. We're going to get some bonuses from that, but we are moments away. I think we get like a purple check. And then they, but we listen to myself. And we get like a purple check, and then they help us out, and then we get to do stuff. I don't know. We're going to find out. But we're almost there. So, cranking it out for the week. So, thanks again, everybody, for joining. Y'all really great. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you again. Thank you for joining us. This has been the Billy Vegas Show on Rebel Vision TV. Follow us on Rebel Vision TV Instagram and all the stuff you've been watching in the corner for a while. And we will see you all week. Actually, all week. I'll probably see you all week. So, see ya.